Hello, everybody, for a Thursday stream. Just getting crazy here, obviously, on the side to me right here, we have Atsu. To be fair, I'm a bit surprised he answered questions about the story for part 3, given he's promoting Integrate. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they must have prepared at some point. By the way, I do have a new camera setup. Hopefully it's working even better. I figured out, I was Googling this last night, and so hopefully the delay situation isn't currently bad, and hopefully it's not bad on this stream. But I was reading like some Reddit convos between other streamers, and they were basically saying that if you move it to, because like right now I had it plugged into the back of my PC, and I have a lot of other USB stuff plugged in. And I've heard that if there's like too many things on the same sort of like USB unit, it can affect it. So I moved it, so now it's the only USB thing plugged into the front of my PC is my camera. So hopefully it has like full bandwidth, and for the whole stream works fine. We'll find out. This is a bit of a test run. I guess we'll see. I did notice that I didn't even have to, when I plugged it into the front, I could already tell the difference potentially on the performance of the camera, because I could not have video delay on. I had to turn video delay completely off because otherwise it's just way too, it was very different. Basically, long story short, very different having it plugged into the front of PC versus the back. So I'm hopeful, fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that jazz, that this will hopefully fix that problem. Because every stream by the end of it, including last night's, I'm a little bit desynced. So hopefully I've solved that. We'll see. Looks good so far. Thanks. So anyway, let me say hi to a bunch of you. Sephiroth, Farthers, who is going off on the Discord. And you have a shout out here in the little slides that I put together with the updates. Seth XK7, first time chatter, apparently. Welcome in. Then who else is here? Pretty much it. So I enjoy the constant news on part 3 though, so I don't mind them at all. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, right? After like so much silence for so long, we're still waiting for something truly to hit in terms of any kind of actual trailer. I assume that will be Game Awards, which, when is the Game Awards exactly? Which is it, like December 11th, is it? The Game Awards 2025. December 11th, I was right. I think their website even says how many days are left until the Game Awards. 70 days. 70 days, y'all, until we hopefully have an actual trailer for this thing. There's been a bunch of updates, a bunch of interviews over the past week and a half or so, and then some new stuff dropped today. We will talk about some of this tonight. We will talk about some of it Sunday. Reminder, Sunday is the big finale stream. FF7 Rebirth finale stream. If you weren't here last night, I gotta announce it on Twitter and all that stuff. But I also double confirm, but I believe I will have Sleep Easy joining me at least halfway through that stream. My plan is to like get through the entire playthrough of chapter 14, hit credits, chatting with you all, and then have your Sleep Easy come in, and then we can chat, and probably rewatch and review scenes and talk about it a bit. Probably talk maybe about some of the new stuff, who knows. So that'll be fun. So he said he can make it, so again, I have to double check because things can change, but I'm very excited for that. So we'll talk about a lot of this on Sunday as well, but let's talk about it today too, because you guys are here, I'm here. Obviously today we're playing Ghost of Yotei. Atsu was on the side here with me. We did the big stream last night with Excalibur. We broke down Ghost of Tsushima, like scene by scene almost. But beat by beat in terms of the major story beats, and that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That VOD is on the VOD channel, so you can check that out if you missed it. We pretty much just focused on Tsushima. We didn't get too much time to talk about Yotei. And then I know this is like Yotei day one, so some people like Sephiroth were like, oh, I might dip out because I don't want spoilers. And I understand that. I'm the same way. So we'll see how tonight goes. It might make sense to sort of delay the playthrough a little bit just to let people catch up and play. So I'll definitely play tonight, but in terms of like if I play tomorrow or beyond that, I may delay maybe even to next week just so some of you can kind of catch up and you can watch me play what you already played. That could be a good way to sort of approach it. So we'll see. All that said, let's jump into the updates, the news real quick, because these late streams, I can't spend too much time before getting into gaming, because then before I know it, the night's over. Yeah, it's a struggle. Like, I want to watch you play, but I also want to play. Totally understand. Definitely understand. I mean, you can definitely catch the VOD, hopefully, like if you get a chance to play Yotei today or tonight or whenever. Check out the VOD to see any of the conversation about the beginning. And again, I might delay the rest of the playthrough until next week, just depending on how this goes. But let's jump to, hey, what's up, Eggs with Feelings? So Eggs with Feelings, you are jumping in as we are about to talk about all of the new crap that dropped out of nowhere. You see the Easy Allies Q&A with Hamaguchi. He confirmed their separate teams working on the multi-platform parts of Part 3 concurrently. Yeah. Hey, what's up, John Cute Gamer? So yes, I did see that. I mean, I watched Max's stream last night, I think, which was where he watched the Easy Ally things. I mean, the Easy Allies things didn't have much. It didn't really say too much. But yeah, different teams support the games makes a lot of sense. Sony's been really good with that. PlayStation has been very good with that. A lot of their first party games, saw the Ever Crisis stuff. I saw some of it, yeah. But we, like PlayStation, for example, very good with, they bought an entire studio, Nixus Studio, just to port stuff. So most of their ports, except weirdly, The Last of Us Part 2 and Part 1, which I think was handled internally at Naughty Dog, most of the Sony PlayStation, like first party ports, have been handled by Nixus, and they do them really well. And it's good to have a dedicated team to do that work, right? You don't want the dev team being distracted from Part 3, trying to, you know, optimize for the Switch 2. And there was another interview with Hamaguchi where he mentioned that they have to optimize the Switch 2 for 2 different states, which I never really thought about. The docked mode and then the handheld mode. Obviously, most people are going to play the handheld mode, but the docked mode, which is actually what I play the most. New follower, thank you, Seth. But the docked mode, I gotta move the alert box. But the dock mode, which is what I play the most, actually uses obviously more power, so it has a little bit more juice to work with. And that just does not exist in the handheld version. So they have to optimize for both people who are playing handhelds with less power, and people who are playing docked. So that's a tough engineering challenge, I would assume. Obviously a lot of like big AAA games have to deal with that, like Cyberpunk and everything. But just an interesting thing I never thought about with Switch, and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So all that's to say, it's a John Q's chat. Yeah, you would want another team working through those problems and those challenges. So let me, I've delayed enough. Let me get into the new. All right, so I have the stuff pulled up already. We'll start with just a fun one, because I thought this one was fun. I didn't pull the entire quote, actually, so I can't even read the direct quote necessarily. But this first one's about Hell House. So Hamaguchi says, during development, they didn't envision having the Hell House fight be a boss battle. It was just gonna be a mob enemy in the fields, much like the OG, but he saw the design of Hell House. He was like, why is a house just roaming in the fields? So apparently, hold on, let me just move this and I'll have to adjust this a little bit. So there's a really interesting detail that Hell House, which should be a boss, or it makes all the sense in the world to be a boss, actually wasn't originally planned as a boss, which is kind of fascinating. So that was just a fun one I want to talk about and include. My setup, by the way, today is a little bit different. Like I have to look off to my left, or your right, necessarily, I guess, because my main monitor has my PS5 on it right now. So usually I'd be reading through here, but anyway, just in case my head is so weirdly this way, that's why. Then the next one is FF7 Rebirth director Naoki Hamaguchi says they want to keep the players' interest, but in order to do that, they can't simply just add new elements. That won't be enough. They wanted to add a new interpretation to the story, entirely new story elements. So I retweeted this. I was like, round and round we go, because my whole thing has been like, a lot of the statements that they've made have been both sides of the dynamic, right? There's been this debate among fans of like, oh, is this going to be completely new? Is it all just going to end exactly the way the original ended? And I feel that the devs have done a very clever job of dancing around it a little bit. I do think, to be fair to the faction of fans who do believe it'll, be the same and everything will turn out the same, I think if you were to like tally points and like add up number of interview quotes, I think that side has more points. I think there have been more interviews where they have said things that are at least close to the verbalization or the wording of like, it's not going to be drastically different. We don't want to break FF7. It's going to be FF7 as you know it. Well, maybe not as you know it, but it's going to be FF7. We want to be faithful to we want to be loyal to the original. I forget the exact word is. They've had a lot of different ways of wording it, where it's been very reassuring that they're not going to go crazy. They're not going to go off the wall, like off the rails, which a lot of people thought coming out of part one. A lot of people thought, oh, they're going to go nuts. It's going to be completely different, all that stuff. And even back then, they were saying that they were saying that in interviews where they were saying, I always read it as a little bit of public relations, like PR management, which is like, okay, we want to make sure we're doing something that might scare fans. So we want to make sure we reassure them that we're not going crazy. So it felt like a lot of the interviews post remake were very much like, calm down. It's okay. We're not going to go nuts. And then post rebirth, I feel like the majority of interviews, they've still moved that direction. They've still been very reassuring that it's not going to change drastically. There have been a couple that I highlighted in my video where they said they want to reach like a new satisfaction, or a new sense of satisfaction, like a new sort of like feeling at the end, that they want to like do something about the ending that feels good. And they've also said, wait, did my Discord just, oh yeah. Make sure I have my streamer mode on so the sounds don't come through. How do I do that? Where's the streamer mode at? Here we go. So I think they've like, for the most part, pushed into like trying to reassure people. That pick up Sephiroth is giving me a new sense of satisfaction. Yeah, I mean, that's just some regular art. Who knows I don't even know where that art came from. But let's read the actual full interview. So this is what they said this time. So again, they keep volleying back and forth. Sometimes it's very reassuring. Sometimes it's quotes like this. And let's read it in full. So we want to keep the players' interest in our game, which they've said a million times. They've said a million times that like we made a lot of these changes to make sure that we keep people interested. If it was just a one-to-one remake, people might not be interested. So a lot of time they've been explaining the changes as like, we just want to make sure, we just want to keep people interested, give them some new mysteries to sort of like keep them going and keep them guessing. But then they've always sort of caveated with, but it'll still be FF7 and we don't want to stray from the original. So that's context set. So they're saying that again, right? Like we want to keep the players' interest in our game, but in order to do that, we can't simply just add new elements. That won't be enough. So it's interesting. So it's a slight deviation from what they've said before, because what they said before is we are adding these things to keep people's interest. But here he's saying like the new elements alone aren't enough. So as Hamaguchi said during an interview at Tokyo Game Show, we wanted to add a new interpretation of the story, entirely new story elements, things like that, to again sustain the player interest and have players look forward and be curious to the conclusion of the remake trilogy. And then it keeps going. When working on a remake, Hamaguchi said he first tries to think what the original players have in mind. In this case, what they loved about Final Fantasy VII. There are parts he didn't want to alter or change and decided to keep as is, but there were others that the team wanted to create something new for the modern generation of players. So that's fairly consistent with what they've said in the past. Still, there are clear expectations in mind, which the team took into consideration to preserve that interest. For context, Final Fantasy VII launched in April 2020, Remake, with Rebirth following in 2024. Via IGN, Square Enix said the company is hoping to ready the third and final installment by 2027. So really the crux of this is that it's like we want to keep the players' interest in our game, but in order to do that, we can't simply just add new elements. That won't be enough. We want to add a new interpretation of the story, or to the story, entirely new story elements, things like that to sustain player interest. It's funny, when you really like stare at this quote even longer, he's kind of saying both things, right? He's kind of saying it's not just enough to add new elements, but then he says we want to add a new interpretation, new story elements to, again, sustain the player interest and have people looking forward. So he kind of, you could take it and you could run with it and you could be like, oh, this is confirmation of, they're going crazier. But you can also read this and say, oh, he's just kind of talking in a circular way. He's kind of saying the same thing. That he's saying it's not enough, but then he's saying that's essentially what we're doing. But there's more to this. So then Shinra Arch posted this. Naoki Hamaguchi thinks a lot of users were interested to find out what's going to happen to Aerith and her fate. So because of that, they tried to create a game and to pick the story in a way where players won't be able to tell what's going to happen to Aerith until the very end. Interesting thing about the very end thing, I think he's actually talking about Rebirth, like the very end of Rebirth, because when you actually look at the quote, it said, obviously, when we look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I think a lot of users are interested to find out what's going to happen to Aerith and her fate, Hamaguchi said. So because of that, we tried to create a game and to pick the story in a way where players won't be able to tell what's going to happen to Aerith until the very end. So again, the very end in this context is not the very end of the trilogy, it's the very end of Rebirth. So, some people may even think very end means the entire end of the trilogy, which there could be. I think there are still some questions some of us have of like the Forgotten Capital, what happened there exactly. So there might still be answers regarding that at the end of part 3. But then he continues, and this leads into the next quote, or the next tweet, and the next full quote. Now with the team working on the third entry, the director thinks that players will be interested in knowing what's going to happen with Meteor, for example, as well as the overall conclusion. When asked if retaining player interest was a motivation for the boldest changes to the story, Hamaguchi said that it's hard to describe it as is. Rather, it was about ensuring success. So as I sat with this, because even the wording of this was a bit strange, like the ensuring success, and his actual quote is right after this. But I think what he's saying here is that, that was definitely like part of the motivation at the very least, but it's hard to describe it as essentially only that. And then he says it's about ensuring success, which I think just straight up business talk, like ensuring success, that by having that sustained interest, people will also stick around and pick up and buy and play part 3. So it's not just a creative thing in that sense. I was going to ask, what was he referring to? Oh yeah. Sorry, right now my window, because I'm all working on one monitor, I don't see the latest chats. I have to like look back. So I know you said that probably a while ago. But FF7 Remake co-director and Rebirth director Naoki Hamaguchi says they're trying to push the boundaries and trying to figure out what kind of bold changes they can bring to the story, but they're also trying to make careful decisions around that. So then here's the full quote. So this top paragraph was what we just read, right? So it's all the same things, the motivation, the bold changes, rather is about ensuring success. And then here's the full quote. The key for this project to succeed is to determine what kind of changes we would want to bring in order to sustain player interest throughout the remake trilogy. Keep people along, all 3 games, right? Buy all 3 games, play all 3 games. Without determining where we want to change some things up. So without determining where we want to change some things up in terms of the story, it's kind of hard to ensure that the project succeeds, not just Remake and Rebirth, but the entire Remake trilogy. I feel like I have to read that again. I don't know about you guys, but like, it's a little word salady there, right? Without determining where we want to change some things up in terms of the story. Got it. So it's like, I think he's basically saying, like, in the planning of it, if we didn't determine during the entire planning of it where we were going to change things up, it'd be hard to know if the trajectory of bringing people along all the way to part 3, if that would be successful, like if it would make sense. Essentially, I think he's essentially talking about the planning of all the changes and when they happen. So we're sort of trying to push boundaries in that sense, and trying to figure out what kind of bold changes we can bring to the story, but we're also trying to make careful decisions around that. The wording was a bit off in the article in places. Yeah, obviously it seems like we're working with some kind of translation. So I'm curious what the original Japanese was. Unfortunately, since this was posted almost like as a written English article, I would assume that we're never going to see the actual like source Japanese. There may have even been a translator there that this transcription is being based on. So the wording is a bit strange. All that said, I wanted to talk about a couple of tweets that I thought were really cool. One, they're both from Super Ramio, and because we can have this endless debate, which we've had since 2020. Is this a sequel? Is it not a sequel? Is it a requel? Hey, dude, requel's not a word. Like, fuck, I'm dying with all these like semantics. So I was very grateful for this tweet from Super Ramio, where he says, I'm going to ignore the usual debate that comes with quotes like these and just say I absolutely love what they're doing with Wutai in terms of the new elements and new themes and interpretations, and I can't wait for part 3. And you guys may have seen the new Ever Crisis stuff dropped, the event, which gives a little bit more background on like Rufus and Glenn and sort of like what happens in that situation. I haven't seen it in full. I've seen a lot of screenshots. I still haven't seen video of it. And obviously I don't really play Ever Crisis anymore, so I haven't played through it myself. But there's like some interesting stuff so far from what I've seen. But they're starting to build a little bit of the Wutai backgrounds and lore and that conflict within Ever Crisis, within that Ever Crisis events. So looking forward to that. And they are doing a good job, obviously building in a lot more of that. And then he, said a little bit more on that. This person replied, absolutely, they made Wutai a major part of the story instead of an optional destination with an optional character. And we don't even need to talk about Cloud and our fascinating glimpse into the cracked mental world. It's like, this is a part of the story that they're beefing up and they're building up, they're doing a great job. And we don't even really need to, let's put aside all the big conversation for a second about requel, sequel, all that stuff. Let's talk about how they've done this. And then Super Ramio said, how they have woven Wutai and Yuffie into the main plot, including Sephiroth's goals being linked to it rather than just Shinra. So him, kind of twisting and manipulating things to get Wutai and Shinra involved now directly implicates and involves Sephiroth in that whole bit of the story. It's like narrative Tetris. And yes, along with the new take on Cloud's mental realm, interested to see how those plot lines will intersect. And I just loved this verbiage of narrative Tetris. That is the perfect way to describe what they've done with the Soul story as they've been rebuilding, not rewriting, I guess, this story. They've done a really good job of like that narrative Tetris in terms of bringing in stuff from the compilation, bringing in stuff from the original that we didn't quite understand, bringing in new stuff, objectively new stuff, into it. But it's all worked for the most part pretty well. Like, we have big questions, but I think the things that we have questions on are things we're supposed to have questions about. I don't think there's anything happening really that's like not purposefully confusing. And even Zach and what he said in chapter 14, which we'll see on Sunday, is a good example of that, where he's like, what in the hell is going on in the middle of chapter 14? Because yes, it's basically saying, yes, player, you're supposed to be wondering what the hell is going on. You are Zach, or Zach is you. But let me just see if chat said anything. Kiss there's any doubt. Yeah. So in that event, the Ever Crisis event, they did show and confirm Saruf as Rufus. We should get the chapter 2 finale for Young Sephiroth next week. I didn't realize that dropped next week. I knew it was soon. I didn't realize it's next week, so I'm very excited about that. And well, yeah, they really be making sure they don't mess something up. Super carefully crafted. I don't envy the stress they're enduring. Yes. So I tweeted about that too, in terms of, there was another quote, or it might have been one of these quotes. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. Rather, hold on. Sorry, this one. Where it was like talking about trying to push the boundaries, but also trying to make careful decisions around that. I tweeted about the fact that there was this Game Informer interview at some point, I'm pretty sure last year. And in it, I couldn't find, I know I have it somewhere, with the actual like scan of the magazine. But in it, Katase talked about like, as we were planning this, we knew we were ending this whole thing in the middle of the story, like in the middle of the grand story that we're telling. We're stopping at like dead center in the middle when there's like no resolution for anything. And we know how hard it is to craft a story and an entire experience. Like it can leave you feeling empty, like it did basically. And so there's definitely a self-awareness of like how they're building this and how difficult it is to do the magic trick that they're trying to do. The ending of Rebirth didn't satisfy a lot of people, didn't satisfy me at first. And it's because, imagine you're in the middle of telling a story and you have to stop in the middle. Any story. Imagine you're telling your friend something that happened to you and you have to stop dead in the middle. It's really hard to make that compelling. And then you can't tell the rest of the story until 3 to 4 years later. That's incredibly difficult to do. So that alone was really hard for them to do, let alone having to sort of like do this thing where they're trying to bring this entire trilogy at the very least to a close, or like the quote that we read yesterday where Hamaguchi says, bring a satisfying culmination or fitting culmination to everything Final Fantasy VII. It's like, man, that's a tough ask and task. So I don't envy them either. FF7 fans are so rabid, bro. I'm glad to keep hearing the planning going into everything. It makes me more hopeful they're not even winging it and haven't thought everything out. Yeah, such a cruel cliffhanger, yeah. And I talked about that planning right in my video. Like I talked about how like a lot of people think that they were changing their mind halfway through or in the middle of development, but as Hamaguchi said, or was it here? Like they had to really think out, or was it? That they really had to think through, you know, like all of this stuff. So I think they have been thinking it through. And there was something else that dropped today, not Hamaguchi, not our friend Super Ramio, which was this post. And Farthers found it, posted it to the Discord. Even though it doesn't want to. There you go. So now you don't have the little squiggle anymore. You're a certified name in my Google Slides. But there was this post, and we know it's from the Cloud mocap actor. So this is, he mentions here, there was a tweet. It's currently pinned on his Twitter account where he's like congratulating Square Enix for the release of FF7 Rebirth and says that he was a motion actor, participated in the role of Cloud. And then here, someone else in some Discord, apparently that Farther's found, mentioned that, this is Cloud on the right. Who is this in the middle? The woman is Kate Sith, and the third guy is uncredited, so we don't know exactly what his role is, but here's Cloud, apparently. Here's Kate Sith, and here's someone else. It was posted today, and what he posted was today's cutscene is a heavy scene. Yesterday, while working on the acting at home, I got so into it that I realized it was 3 a.m. before I knew it. We all poured out our emotions and ended up with tear-streaked faces. I think we were able to shoot a wonderful scene. Thanks for your hard work today as well. So crazy, right? First of all, these mocap actors are just like plastering shit on Twitter, which is kind of crazy. Obviously, there's no details. They're just saying that they're posting they did an emotional scene. But even I was wondering, release the NDAs. So like I was talking about this, right? It gives us some insight into development, right? Because I was wondering the last mocap actor group pick that we saw on stream. I wondered, are they doing like pickups? Like, are they doing additional side content or something? Because, I thought maybe they would have done all the mocap already. No, they are deep in it. Whatever the scene is apparently a very important scene, a very emotional scene involving Cloud. I would possibly assume maybe live stream sequence. Kate Sith is there, though, maybe. Or maybe just the actress is there for another scene that they were shooting. I don't know. Who knows? But some kind of emotional scene. So seemingly an important story scene. So the shooting of those scenes is happening right now. So that's just some fascinating insight into where they are in the process. So put that into perspective too. Whenever we see a trailer, whenever we see get update, whenever we see the release date, let's say the release date is early 2027, which is possible at this point. That means that in October of 2025, they were still shooting major scenes. So that means everything is still obviously very fresh. And they're putting this game together pretty quickly, but they don't need all the cutscenes to build all the gameplay aspects. So I could see how they can stitch those things together, kind of along the way. But yeah, just very exciting to see where they are in the process and that they're shooting big scenes right now. So very exciting. So we'll talk about some of these again on Sunday if it's relevant. Sunday, big Final Fantasy VII finale stream. The fact they're still capping important stuff means whatever trailer we're going to get is going to be shorter. It's possible, for sure. I think they need to show something relatively significant. Not huge. I was talking about this last night with Excalibur, but if it's the Game Awards, they should show something that can get mainstream audiences, not just people like us who are sitting on a stream on a Thursday night in October talking about part 3 interviews from Tokyo Game Show. They need to hopefully show something that can get a wider audience who would be watching the Game Awards fairly hyped. Maybe it's not super story oriented. Maybe it's some gameplay with voiceover on top of it, which they did before in the Rebirth teaser. I would hope, granted, that was kind of light gameplay. It was just Cloud and stuff for the walking. I'm hoping for something a little bit more meaty. If I were to say, I would like the trailer to at the very least be running through some environments as the voiceover happens, maybe going through the snow, maybe a tease of the northern crater, like Whirlwind Maze area. Just like little bits of locations that can sort of like get aside. I mean, I would love to see some kind of gameplay. I would love to see, like I said, for the mass audience, I would love to see like a triple tech, you know, like an attack with the 3 characters. I would love to see the high wind flying around, maybe just a tease of that. I don't know, just something more than just a walk and talk with a few lines and a title drop. I think we'll be satisfied with that. I'm just thinking about the overall marketing. Yeah, make it a very ominous trailer. I think we need an ominous trailer. I think an audience watching the Game Awards could probably go for a little bit more, but we'll see. I'd enjoy something similar in the veins of the Rebirth teaser. Give us a name, some cinematics release window. Yeah, all I'm saying is I hope there's more like cinematic or guests, or not cinematic, but like worlds or gameplay, in-game walking or something. At the very least, you know, in whatever they show at Game Awards. But who knows what they do at Game Awards, because they did a song at the Game Awards, but they barely showed any gameplay, and it was just some characters singing. Like, to most people, it was like some character singing. And if you don't know FF7, it didn't mean anything to you. If you do know FF7, obviously meant something to you. But with that kind of platform, I'm just hoping they make smart marketing decisions and get even more people interested. I mean, I do think getting this thing on Switch and Switch, or on Switch 2, it's not on the first Switch, but getting on the Switch 2 is definitely helpful. I'm very hopeful that it'll make a difference in Japan, especially. Because I had a friend who was just in Japan and just got back, and she mentioned how there's like still so much like Final Fantasy stuff around, like in stores and like other places where she was. And but PlayStation, as far as I understand, is not as big in Japan anymore as it once was. So the fact that it's been locked to PlayStation and PC, and I don't think there's a big PC market in Japan either. So getting it on a device that a lot more people over there are playing, I'm hopeful that this culture, which is already so wrapped up in FF7 or in Final Fantasy as a whole, actually gets to play it, and hopefully does expand the number of people who play Remake and Rebirth and are ready for Part 3. So yeah, just a lot of good stuff to look forward to. But it's about that time. It is about that time. I know not everyone will be able to stick around, but oh wow, it's showing the browser again. It is about that time, y'all. For Ghost of Yotei. So we're going to play this. First playthrough, I need to adjust the volume, I think, a little bit. Yeah, because my PS5 is at a full volume right now, which is probably a bit much. I hope they make a lot of money off of this. Yeah. Let me just see. Reset the music a little bit. Have a great time. Thank you, Sephiroth. So we're going to jump into this. Before we do, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll get started. So see you in 1 minute. Thank you, Seth. All right, so this is my very first time playing a brand new game on stream. So it's going to be a new experience for me. I want to just update the stream info so that people know this is Ghost of Yotei. Just changing the category. and we will jump into this. And I'm very excited about this. I've heard amazing things about the opening of this game, that apparently the just this opening section is really strong. So here we go. All right, John Q. Yeah, glad you caught me live for once. Yeah, you're Comic-Con, right? I've seen Mount Yotei in person. Wow, really, fathers? There's a deluxe bonus. Yeah, I did get the digital deluxe version. Following items are now available in your inventory. Cool. Following items are now available in your Blessing of the Wolf Mask. Mount Yotei looks very nice from what I've seen. Yeah, my daughter and I are looking forward to it. All right, yeah, I'll see you there. We'll, connect on Discord. I'm like trying to figure out when. Just brightness until the wolf's eyes are barely visible. That's pretty good. Oh, you can do custom. I'm gonna do lethal. So I did lethal on Ghost of Tsushima and had a lot of fun with it. It's a really fun game on lethal. Lethal makes it literally more lethal. A single sword strike is lethal. Death is always close at hands. The one balancing thing that's a bit difficult with it, which is why custom might be nice, is that and while you can set a lot of stuff, is that on lethal you can end up taking, you can give a lot of damage. So you take a lot of damage, but you also give a lot of damage. So sometimes enemies go down somewhat quick. But we'll just start with that for now. English dialogue on subtitles. Yeah, let's do that. It's very cool. You have a great view of the Niseko ski runs. I watched a video that was like someone skiing on Mount Yotei. It looked really cool. All right, so we're starting with young Atsu. Here's Yotei 6.
Make an example. I'm sorry it came to this, little wolf.
Actually, I'm just noticing that I'm technically covering the subtitles a bit with my my little stuff that's down there. My links. I could just turn the links off right now. Yeah, just turn it off for now. And anyone let me know the volume too, how the volume is. Pump it up a little bit. I pinned her to the tree. Wonder if the intent was to kill her or not.
My mother told me stories of Onryo, ruthless spirits who wander the land, seeking vengeance. The night my family was massacred, I became such a spirit.
Audio is good. Okay.
Fleeing to the south, I was alone, hungry, and terrified.
God, the artwork here is really beautiful.
I found strength in the bruises on my skin, in the memory of a burning tree. But it was in war that I learned to kill. I bloodied my father's blade with nameless enemies, picturing the outlaws who murdered my family. After 16 years, I've come home to the wilds of Ezo. I will avenge my family, and I will join them in death. Every member of the Yotei 6 will suffer.
Gotta love the art on this.
Starting with the snake.
Okay, so we're starting with that last guy that we saw. I believe this is her making her list. Oh shit. They're gonna me write the names. PlayStation with their like, let's use the dual sense features. They did this with like playing the guitar in Last of Us. This is kind of cool. Like, I guess we're technically writing real Japanese.
The snake.
That's kind of cool. Okay. So we're writing all the names with her. That's a nice, like, immersive little way to get into roleplay as Atsu.
The Oni.
I mean, this is not like super technical or anything. You're just sort of like rolling your finger somewhat in the direction. Oh yeah, she's filling in a lot now. Like, I'm doing one part and it's doing a lot more. Yeah, they're like, okay, maybe it's a bit much to have the player do every stroke on every name. I did fail that one though.
The spider. The dragon.
There's two names there. I do really like this mechanic though. It's the main guy, the one who stabbed her into the tree. Was Lord Saito. So people even guess from the trailers that that's the long sort of like robe or piece of clothing with the names. They figured that's what that was the hit list.
You're still with me?
The wolf. Yeah. So they said in interviews that the wolf is not like a pet necessarily, like it's not always with you. The way like Clive's dog or Clive's wolf was with him. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. People are running. This guy to the left.
Get inside now.
Stranger, please don't get involved.
You know I'm gonna get involved. Hey, what's up? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're just starting up the game. This is the very, very beginning. It's the very beginning. I wrote down the names of all the people on my hit list so far, and now this is like the first encounter, I think.
Easy boy. It's all right.
But you use the touchpad to write the names of the people on your hit list, which is kind of cool.
Aren't you?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to playing the guitar in The Last of Us Part 2.
Bring her to the boss.
And I'm on lethal difficulty, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I love when they use the features in the controller. All right.
What the? She killed him. You are going to regret that. Don't you know who you are for?
Shoot. It didn't tell me what the controls are. Hold on. I have to go into the pause menu. L1 is block. Okay. R1's quick fire. Because I haven't played regular, like, Tsushima in a hot minute.
Bring her to the boss. He likes him rough.
I was expecting a prompt to tell me how to block at the very least.
What the? She killed him. You are going to regret that. You know who we want for.
Damn. Lethal. Okay. I'm feeling the big shit because I played Tsushima and Lethal, but I did not start on Lethal.
What the?
It's been a while since I played a game with a
You are going to regret
very close-in camera too. Shit. Or the timing on that parry, though, was a bit tighter than I expected. It feels tighter than what I remember from Tsushima.
What the? She killed him. You are going to regret that.
Nice. Ooh.
Snake's in there. He should be drunk by now.
I have no health. Yeah, I played Tsushima on a low difficulty. I'm awful at these games. Always want to see story. Yeah, I enjoy the difficulty. I wonder if this is a scene from the trailer. There was a trailer where she walked into what looked like a bar. This looks exactly like it. So what they showed in the trailer was the opening scene, basically. And I appreciate that because I hate how trailers spoil games. The snake.
Well, are you going to give me a light?
She lighting the damn building? Yeah. Yeah, you want a light? There you go. I mean, it depends on what challenge, but not to the point where it breaks the flow. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Shit. Ah! Wow, yeah, they threw you a big group to start. Holy. Okay. Okay.
Crazy bitch! Kill her!
Fuck. Right. I might need to drop to hard for this very beginning just to get my sea legs under me.
Crazy bitch!
Let's see. That's kind of dark. Damn, he caught me. All right, one thing I definitely want to tweak is the brightness. Just bring it up a little bit.
Crazy bitch! Kill her!
Shit. Oh my god. I mean, I kind of love it. But to throw a big group at you like this, start is something. Damn. Okay. Let's get my sea legs under me a little bit. Let's go to hard. Because I haven't played in a while, but I will bump it back up to lethal.
Crazy bitch! Kill her!
Oh shoot. There's something off. Sorry, I'm a weirdo. I'm inverted camera. Not horizontal. Sorry. I'm a vertical invert guy. Shit. That's my bad. I try to pick up the weapon.
Crazy bitch! Kill her!
Nice. All right. That's everyone. That was a fun encounter, though.
Who are you?
I love the blood dripping on that thing.
You live? Little wolf. I thought we killed your whole family. But here you are. The swordsmith's daughter.
Little exposition, who she is exactly.
My name is Atsu.
All right. It's got a little drunken style.
Didn't want to fight me when I am
Okay. Fuck it. Going back up.
so good.
Yeah, so he does like an attack in threes. A little bit. Dude, just kill me already. They really throw you in the fire, literally, right? There's actual fire in the background, so. Shit. Okay, okay. I'm doing this to myself with the whole lethal thing.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Shit. I keep needing to remember. Yeah, throw you to the boss fight with the guy in the fire in the first 10 minutes. I love it.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
And I like how you have to actually beat him, unlike in Tsushima, where you fight the main boss at the beginning, but it's a definite death, right? Like, you don't actually have a chance to beat him. And here, I do have to beat this guy.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Oh, how the hell? It definitely blocked him. Come on, dude. Not only that, but you're in it with like no.
When I am sober.
You have like no health. You have no abilities. Come on. Come on. Okay.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Shit.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Damn it. Okay. Maybe I'm a little too aggressive.
Didn't want to
I might bump it
fight
back down
me when
again.
I am sober.
Damn, he just punched me.
Time for another drink.
It was really the punch, and I couldn't. You can't parry or really block the punch. So I need to dash out of the way, I guess.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Okay. Phase 2 at least. Oh shit, okay.
You don't scare me.
Oh damn, I had a heal there.
Didn't want to fight me when I am sober.
Okay.
You dream of this.
You don't scare me.
shit. I mean, that is cool how they like pop you into the past. You're like young Yatsu, young Atsu for a second there. Shit.
Back to the grave, where you belong.
All right, for the sake of like progressing a little bit and getting like used to it
You
again.
didn't want to fight me when I am sober. Did you dream of this?
Okay.
You don't scare me!
Oh, his moveset here is nasty. Oh wow, popped right back. Oh shit. Oh, he pulls a gun. Oh!
Damn beast!
Good call. Good job, boy. Fuck. Okay. I'm on him now. Shit! Yeah, they got guns in this game. They do have guns. They added guns this time. Seems like it started me mid-battle. Okay, got you. Swinging.
You should have stayed.
Oh shit. Oh, he did that move. I heard about that. You lose your weapon. Oh wow, nice flashback to the same moment where he dragged her as a kid. Wait, is there something here? Oh, okay. Wait. Damn, she took a shot though. Dying breaths. Do we start with her death? No, that's a fake out. It might go back in time now. That's what I think. Oh no, okay. I just controlled the wind. She's a ghost, literally, of Yotei. Okay. I figured it was a fake out. But I thought they might do something where, like, show you her die at the end or something. She died. The wind does have supernatural ability in the Ghost series. God, I love this. Just the look of this. The shadowing and... Cross the first one off the list. Without much of my help, to be honest, because it kind of sucked. Literal ghosts. That's kind of interesting how they're maybe redefining ghosts, at least within the terms of the realm of Yotei, right? Where, like, you joked farther, so like, damn, she's a ghost, but that's kind of how people are reacting. Like, oh, she came back to life like a ghost. Whereas in Tsushima, ghosts meant really being like attacking and killing from the shadows. But here it means something a bit different. And that is realistic to how legends and myths are different in different places. So here her legend is basically coming back to life when she shouldn't have. And she's a literal walking ghost. The sky looks good there. Oh, I gotta bump this music. Go. There's Yotei, the Mount Yotei in the background. Sony Interactive presents. Damn, the foliage and stuff looks incredible. I don't know if you can really like tell as well on stream, but damn. Low-key being sold in the game off of this, probably wait for the sale. Tactics at the moment, yeah. Oof.
Been gone so long. Any ideas, boy? Where do we find the rest of the Yotei 6?
Damn, look at that shot.
Mount Yotei. Last I heard, that old dual katana master is still hiding out there. I grew up under that tree. Feels like a lifetime since I left.
Well, definitely got to go there. That's probably where they have moments in this game where you can go back in time.
The old inn. Someone there may know where I can find Saito's dogs.
So basically giving you 3 initial places to go.
I have to go home. Back where all this started.
Let's go to that old tree. The wind will guide you on your tracked objectives. Swipe up for any reminder. And then how do I pull up the actual map? Usually that was the touchpad. Maybe I just can't open it right now. Oh shit. I gotta say, the environmental stuff, like really seeing it in person, you definitely see it's a big graphical upgrade over Tsushima. Like, this is really impressive. Jump. Yeah. music. Oh, and in the state of play, they said the white sort of flowers give you extra speed as well. Desire to visit Hokkaido is skyrocketing. I would imagine. Although from what I was seeing of some Hokkaido videos, it's not like just pure nature like this, right? Anymore. Here we go, the first flashback.
Out of the way!
Jubei! Get back here! That hurt!
You let your guard down.
Stop running, coward!
Actually, there was one thing I want to check. There are different performance modes? Ah, yes. Ray Tracing Pro. Enable higher lighting quality and target 60 frames per second at an intermediate resolution. Let's do that. Yeah, because I felt the frames for a second there. This definitely feels like 60. So I guess that first intro section I was doing at a different frame rate. I must have been doing it at 30. Because this feels a lot smoother. Actually reminds me. How about like without the motion blur? You might need it. Yeah, it's a good motion blur, I think.
Distracted. Come on.
Hold on, I'm checking out my dad. I don't know. Definitely not, but not Sapporo.
Not yet.
Definitely not Sapporo is also the beer capital of
catch me
Japan.
by
Oh,
standing
is that where
around.
Sapporo is?
Atsu, practice. Be there soon.
Can't do anything. Mom, I assume. Mom, you looked at me kind of creepy, to be honest.
Never. Got you.
Let's finish this in the training ring.
All right.
Maybe later. You
Oh,
heard
maybe
Mother.
not.
I'm late.
All right, you gotta practice the shamisen.
Ready to practice your shamisen?
I guess.
Run your fingers across the strings. When you find the
So
note,
definitely be
hold
using
it.
the touchpad. Yep.
Yes. Hold it. You know the song. Find the first note and...
Okay.
See? Beautiful. Loosen your grip on the towel.
Wait.
Like that?
There we go.
Perfect. Now, let the music flow through you. Feel the difference? I love this song.
Well, it's not quite the
Let's
guitar
play
in
together.
Last of Us, but from what I saw in the sort of like previews, I think each of the different songs that you play unlock different things. Like certain songs unlock, you know, other stuff in the world or other, like even outfits, things like that, or guide you to them at least.
That was a gift from your grandmother. When I play, I feel like she is listening, on the wind, guiding me.
But how can she hear you if she's gone?
Music is not bound to this world. It can speak to those who are no longer with us. I will always be listening, either here or on the wind.
And the faces look so much more realistic than, from what I remember, Ghost of Tsushima. Like very like subtle details in the facial animations and expressions.
Are you still listening, Mother?
What's this bird? What's this bird about? Oh, relive the past. You can now experience memories from Matsu's past. When a memory is nearby, press and hold the touchpad. Okay. Help your father at his forge.
Run along to your father. Unless you'd like to keep practicing.
I'm going.
Atsu, was that your playing I heard just now?
Music doesn't come easy for me like it does Mother.
Would hitting something make you feel better?
Maybe.
I mean, I definitely want to get more of the family.
That's it.
Oh, wow, they're really using DualSense. I've never used it this way before. Just using the motion.
Now, inspect your work.
It's bent.
Don't just hit one side. Share your frustration equally.
That's why I need to literally move it. Or, oh, I gotta flip it.
Reheat the metal. All it won't do is it's dull.
Have you ever burned yourself?
Oh, yes. Not a lesson you forget. The blisters.
Oh, they're really having you go through the whole thing. I want to inspect it. Straight. Flip it. Reheat it. This is kind of cool. They had a bit of that in KCD2. Oh, really? Yeah, I never played that. And this is like, why is this so cool to me?
Let's take a look. Would you like to see what I've been working on?
Yes?
Yeah, badass sword, maybe?
Are you sure they're old enough?
Yes.
Every blade I've ever forged has been leading to this.
A masterpiece.
Oh, that's what
Protect
she
my
has.
family.
I'm pretty sure. They focus in on that hilt. And that, yeah.
Tsuba.
Is inspired by our twin wolves.
Can I hold it?
Of course. Once you know how to use it. Come. This way, my little
This
wolf.
game in Death Stranding 2 is going to be
Time to
competing
train.
for that best
You won't
graphics title.
win this time, Atsu. I've been practicing.
That's what you always say.
Still need to play that. I still need to beat the first one.
I think the
Death
children
Stranding.
would enjoy some music.
The children or you?
You can teach us how to fight.
Today we return to the basics.
Why?
Because a blade without a strong core will shatter.
I am ready to learn.
Seriously?
Form up. We'll
If
begin
it
with
does
block.
compete for best graphics, which it
You
could,
know how to block.
definitely part of it was
Jube, hit your sister.
But not too hard.
like Sony first party studios really put so much budget into
I'll break through
graphics.
Very good, Atsu.
eventually. Nice block.
That's it.
All I'm doing is blocking.
Now, it's only fair that Atsu gets a chance to hit you, Jube. But this time, I want you to break his guard.
Heavy strikes. Got it.
Where did you learn to hit like that?
From working the forge. You should try it.
This next lesson is about timing and patience.
Why do you look at me when you say that?
Because you're as patient as a wild horse.
At least I don't smell like one.
Focus. I want you to practice parrying. Show me. Yes, his guard is down. Follow through with an attack. That's it. Now hit him while he's vulnerable. Perfect timing. Careful, Atsu. See the way your brother's lining up? That strike must be parried.
Blue glint attacks cannot be blocked. Nice.
Zari-san, try again.
Okay.
Sometimes a single parry is not enough. A strong foe will continue to attack
So we continue to parry.
until he's interrupted. Then you strike. Try against your brother. Keep parrying.
Damn. All right, bro.
Don't stop.
Come on.
Very good. Multiple parries. Continue to parry until he's interrupted.
Well, he needs to come at me.
Strikes cannot be blocked or parried. Jube, swing hard at your system. Atsu, dodge his attacks. Sometimes the only way out of trouble is to dash or roll away. Trust me.
He's learned from experience.
I can't figure out how to dodge or to roll
Let me
rather.
catch you.
You got lucky. Hold still.
My little warriors.
Pain can be a dangerous distraction. Call upon your restless spirit to shake it off.
There's your health. Okay. Basics. Your spirit meter. Drawing your spirits to heal and perform other special abilities. This is all basic Tsushima stuff. Earn spirit by killing enemies, parrying, or using other advanced techniques. Got it.
Now, how about we put your lessons to the test?
All right, let's do it.
Finally.
Come here,
Whoever
bro.
lands the most strikes will receive an extra portion of fish for dinner.
Oh, you're so screwed.
That fish is mine.
You can lick the
Bring
bones
it.
when I'm done.
Bring it.
You're going hungry tonight, brother.
Atsu,
A family is stronger together.
Oh, that's it. Damn. I wanted to kick his ass some more. Take your time for sure. Death Stranding 2 is just absurdly unique for visuals. Well, yeah. I mean, the first one even was incredible.
Remember that.
I will say, so I have the PS5 Pro, so this is running on the Pro. And it does make a big difference, I think. So they also had this in the trailer. So yeah, this is all, a lot of the trailer stuff was a straight up, just stuff from the very beginning of the game, which I appreciate. This looked like it was probably the beginning of the game, but like I said, I appreciate it. That most of the trailer stuff is not end game stuff. Like someone we know.
I will find every last member of the Yotei Six.
Damn right you will.
And I will bring you peace. Then I will join you in death. I swear it.
It's a wolf. Another trailer shot. Does it want me to follow? Maybe not. Chapter 1. Okay. The Lone Wolf. So I talked about this in my videos that were sort of like speculating about what might happen in this game.
You bastards.
And I talked about how I assume, at least early in the story, she will be this lone wolf. But she's going to gather, you know, allies and whatnot to, you know, as the story progresses, which they talked about in the state of play, that you're going to grow your wolf pack. And so I saw her arc as like growing from being this lone wolf, similar to the Yojimbo character in that movie, to someone who does, you know, kind of grow beyond just this like solely the revenge story. They talked about how the revenge story was just a starting point of the story. So I'm very intrigued by.
Father's been.
Can I set this back up? I can.
Maybe I can fix it.
So the fact that like chapter 1 and that they're titled by chapters rather than acts,
to test his new blades.
Which might be a sign that it might be more than 3. That it might not just be 3 acts, it might be several chapters. But first chapter is Lone Wolf, which I find interesting because I'm thinking it's going to go beyond just her being a lone wolf. And so by having it titled as chapter 1 Lone Wolf, it feels like, okay, they're setting that up. I love doing these. You just need to like rapidly tap all the buttons, and then if you do it right, then you slice through. If you don't, then oh shit, like there, I did it wrong. I missed one. Ah shit, hit the wrong button again. Got it. Nice. So they added that. There's a flying piece now.
Clean cut. Just like father's.
Very important because now I have more maximum spirit.
And remember.
Is this another memory? Oh, this opens the map now. The gold ginkgo leaf represents Atsu's hunt. Seek out these locations to track down the Yotei 6. So the old inn they told me to hit up, and then this trailhead. I'll probably do both. I like the way the map looks. Yeah, but there's a memory here. I gotta hold it maybe. Yeah.
Why are you just standing around?
We're enjoying the view.
We went there once. To the
This
top
lady
of
needs some
Mount Yotei.
Febreze
Up a
themes fart
path
clouds
marked
everywhere.
by a small ginkgo
Hey, what's going on,
tree.
Nora?
I was still pregnant with you and your brother.
By the time we reached the summit, your mother's poor feet were so swollen I couldn't take off her shoes.
Why would you make such a climb?
At the summit
Look, you need
stands
to stand
a
up.
shrine.
Your mother offered a song, and I gave my best hammer and favorite ink brush.
Then we asked the priests to make omamori for you and your brother.
Can I see them?
We had them keep the charms for you at the shrine.
When you are old enough, you and Jube will make the climb yourselves and earn the blessings of the mountain.
And then apparently you can just go back and forth between the past and the present.
These stones. Jubei spent a whole summer collecting them. Jubei stacked them up, and I knocked them down. Steady. He wanted them to be as tall as Mount Yotei.
It's not gonna happen.
Jubei lift these? There you go, brother.
Can you do something with these? No.
We're having whale soup tonight. With more vegetables than meat.
Is that her mom playing the shamisen in the background?
Why are you putting money in a hole?
Keep it down. I am saving up to buy armor. You can't tell anyone. Swear it.
If Father finds out, he is not going to like it.
He'll change his mind when I become a proper samurai.
That's why he won't like it.
All I want to do is protect the people of Ezo.
Then be quick.
She's
Father
probably
will
gonna
be
pick up
back
that
soon.
trait from her brother
Finally taking
at
me
some
to the
point.
stables.
Because you wouldn't stop whining about it.
By the way, chat, check out. Oh, wait. Does the actual foliage move when she walks through it? It does not. I was about to say, hey, FF7 didn't do that. Just kind of Ghost of Yotei beer ad. What? Really? Is it like a brand that happens to have like some kind of Ghost of Yotei thing? The strange thing about this mechanic of like going back and forth between past and present is that it's sort of unstructured, right? Like it's hard to know.
One day I'll make perfect cuts like Father.
I already done that. But it's like, oh, is there more stuff here? Is there less stuff here? Okay, it seems like that's just about it. Oh, let me go inside. It's like hard to orient if like, oh, is there more to do in this past? And then like to reset it or to get to a new memory, do I just hop back to the present and then go back to the past another time? Alright, that just brings me back here. I can go back. Oh, I got a card. What did that unlock? I have 3 travelers maps, a new technique, a place for meditation and reflection. I don't understand this placement of the map thing. Oh, you have to like match it to what's in the... Okay, I think I get it now. Altar of reflection, new technique. The way of the dual katana. Oh, so that's where I go to get the dual katana thing. Interesting. And so here, okay, I have to map it or match it to the landscape, I think. It's right here. Yeah. So this will teach me... Oh, still the way of the dual katana. So do they all give me the same thing? Overlook altar, place of meditation and reflection. To find the part of the map that looks like this. Nothing quite looks like that. Yeah. Can't just place it anywhere either. Maybe I need this later? Oh, wait. There it is. There's like a little bit of a outline at a certain point, I think. So what else is this way the dual katana? So they all kind of say the same thing. Where's... All right, I can go to this first one. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the rules of this, like, past versus present mechanic. Because it is kind of unclear. There might not be anything more here in the past. Yeah, there's nothing else going on. My parents aren't here. My brother's not here. Call my horse over. So that's that first map marker. You know, writing like this kind of looks a little bit like Shadow of the Colossus. That's actually what it kind of reminds me of. God, this looks really good. Shit. What's over here? Anything to this flower? Just maple wood. Maple wood used to upgrade bows. Switching to younger Atsu, location dependent. Yeah, it like a little thing pops up in the top left of the UI. This sort of like indicates that there's a memory. Familiar location.
And I used to play here.
So I might have a memory here. Yeah. Watch. So right, you see on the top left. Oh, I'm covering it. But here in the... Shoot. Hold on, let's grab this in a second. So up here in the top left, you see the... like this little bamboo thing, or this like flower, and then the touch thing. It's basically telling me, like that indicates to me that there is something to do in the past. So, shoot, how do I go back in the past again? Let's hold it, yeah. So now I'm back in the past. Let's gonna move this back to where it was. Oh wait, drop it down a little bit. I was gonna say, you can use the time travel in battles. Yeah, right. Well, in that first boss battle, actually, it was like popping me to the past. Like it was a younger version of me fighting the snake. So something is here. Maybe it's not this direction though. Oh, right here. Your brother.
Why don't you plant mother seeds here?
No one is going to see the flowers there. I'll put them...
I haven't played Titanfall 2.
at the top of that cliff.
No way you can make that
Is there
climb.
a time mechanic like that?
It doesn't look very safe.
She did eat 5 bowls of soba that one time.
Don't encourage her.
I make it up there. You have to call me Sensei for a week. If I don't...
You clean Father's forge for 2 weeks.
1.5.
What is that, like having him call her master or something? That's essentially what Sensei means, right?
Keep your eyes on me.
Oh. Not that way. Climb the cliff. Like handholds somewhere? It's got to be handhold somewhere, right? There were handholds in Tsushima. That's how you climbed. This one, kind of unsure. Oh, wait. I don't think I can go up these rocks, though. Yeah. Zozy slide down. Can't grab onto anything as far as I can tell. Oh, over here, maybe? Yes, there's a whole level with real-time switching. Use it to platform destroyed areas and kill enemies, but just for one level because you break time doing it. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, there's a handhold.
Did you see that?
That was amazing.
Mother will be mad.
That was amazing.
Mother will be mad. Sensei.
She's already having him call her Sensei.
With these seats.
I wish EA didn't suck so they could make a new game. Well, now they sold ownership, right?
Flowers of gratitude. We've grown wealth.
So I picked up this memory. This game looks gorgeous. I actually have yet to check out photo mode. So let me do that. Where's photo mode? There's got to be a photo mode. Photo mode is right. There we go. Hold on, she had a weird... Let me just zoom out. Already a much better photo. Oh, wow, look at that. I just like the purple in the background. Even though I was the verge of messing that up with the depth of field. Different, like, filters, basically. It's a lot of holy shit. I remember this from the last game. Now you see it brings in the red leaves. Can you zoom into her face? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, at a certain point, it disappears, but you get pretty close. And look at these particles. Look at the particle intensity I have 100%. So just a fucking million. It's like an attack of red leaves. And then you can make it a lot less intense, right? I think it takes a second to register. Power of the PS5. Let's look at this shit. What other particles are there? Yellow leaves. Oh, very FF7. Follow the yellow flowers or the yellow leaves. Then blue leaves, orange leaves, green cherry blossoms. Combust pollen. Ash and embers. Oh, shit. Fireflies, dragonflies, butterflies, crows, songbirds, Just a million goddamn birds. It's like that Hitchcock movie Birds. I think it was Hitchcock. Aurora weather? What was that? This is more in the sky. That's funny. You can change everything. Holy shit, you can change time of day. Which I do kind of remember. Oh wow, look at the sun. Like the sunlight changing based on sun's time of day right here. Fuck. Got the moonlight now. Can we make a rift in the sky? Can make a muddy and a bloody Atsu. Different emotions. God, he do so much shit. This is insane. Especially compared to like a photo mode like FF7, which is very limited. Oh, mushroom. Mushrooms found on logs and damp or shaded locations. Cooking mushrooms grant bonus spirit and a random minor perk. So now, remember, I was in the past. I can't go back to the past anymore. But I can slide down. All right, see. So I did that first one. Oh, I still didn't do the actual thing that I need to do.
Over here, boy.
What's over here?
Right.
Copper ore. Used to upgrade melee weapons, guns, and armor. Got it.
Still need to stop by the old inn for leads on the Yotei 6.
I know. Let me enjoy the damn game. Oh, that sliding stop on the like hard gallop. What's here? Looks like something. Maybe not. I need a bow or something. Where am I? Okay, so let's go further. There's something about being in this world. Like I said, the pulled back camera as you're on the horse, and even the feeling of it, maybe even the Japanese aspect and inspiration, does remind me of playing Shadow of the Colossus, which I just played earlier this year. I finally got through that. Is that a dude? Oh.
You look like you can handle yourself in a fight.
Why do you say that?
Coin, stranger?
I can be persuaded.
Let's meet at the dock on Lake Kutara.
All right, bring it, bro.
Mark the spot on your map and explain there.
Meet the Ronin on the docks. This is like a separate thing from what I was heading to. I'm pretty sure. So now, oh, that's over there. Well, first I'm gonna get this technique, which is the opposite direction, right? to change my tracking. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Imagine if part 3 looked like this game. Man, I mean, don't get me wrong. The games look good. The FF7 games look good, but like, nothing compares to Sony first-party games. Or like, very few things do. Because like they say, they put a crazy budget into the shit. It's like Spider-Man 2 was like $300 million. House waterfall. This is where it needs to be, yeah. I assume it's like an altar or something. I have your tracked location. Ooh. Unreal Engine may bring up the juiciest graphics, but at least it made the games come out. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like an altar. Oh, got a whole animation. Oh. Perfect parry. Parrying an attack at the last second. God, I need that, I think. That's one of my favorite things. Oh, this was in the controls. In the controls, it mentioned roll, and I kept trying to double tap circle, and I wasn't rolling. That's why. I think it gotta be perfect parry. I don't have any more things, right? Yeah. Oh, it costs 1 spirit. Can I learn this then? Heavenly Slash. A fast, unblockable attack that interrupts enemies. No, I can't learn this. There's a decent amount of stuff. There's horse abilities. A lot of them are hidden. Ooh, there's a lot of shit. RPG fans, eat your heart out. Oh, I can submerge? Oh, maybe for like stealth reasons. I thought it was like, oh, can I like go underwater? And I kind of can, but you can't like explore underwater.
Come.
All right, so let's go check out this dude who wants to fight.
Come on, boy.
I'm actually gonna go back to the gambling den.
This one's too young for this work.
He's up here somewhere.
closed. Go
There.
away.
Is that it? Here we go. Maybe not. Where's the dude who wanted to fight? Here somewhere.
Used to be quiet around here.
Hello.
I'm looking for the Yotei 6. Know anything about them?
What would you like to know?
Tell me what you've heard.
They're outlaws who took over Eso and pretend they're helping us. Lord Saito's their leader.
So it's funny, it kind of reminds me.
Truly believe he can become Shogun of the North.
Saito brothers, the Oni. Curious about the. Fuck. Can I only pick one or?
Tell me about the Saito brothers.
Lord Saito's sons? The only thing they have in common with each other is their skill with guns. I heard they have a grudge against a samurai in Tokachi Range. He's an Odachi master.
An Odachi master. Sounds like someone worth
Oh,
meeting.
that weapon. Stealing their shit. Copper. Where's this dude who wanted to fight at? Get the Ronin on the dock. Oh, I got it on the dock. I guess that's him.
There you are, stranger. Grab a rod. We're just two peasants fishing for our next meal.
Oh, really? We're not fighting? Okay.
Who are we hiding from?
Thugs who will slice our throats for no reason at all.
A lot of those in Ezo these days.
It's Lord Saito's men. I own that sake house back there. A little drink, a little gambling. Saito's thugs came in, got drunk, and decided it was their sake house.
So take it back.
I let others take risky bets. I'm just one man, outnumbered.
And the
So he wants me to do
against
it.
the odds?
A woman who carries a blade like that? I like our chances.
I have no love for Saito, but this blade doesn't work for free.
You gotta hook me
You
up.
get my money back, and a share of it is yours.
All right. Deal.
We should give them enough time to get drunk and stupid.
Nighttime thing. Hey, I'm starting to regret putting it back on lethal. Granted, I could change it any time.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. I can smell the sake on them from here.
Nice and easy. Just a husband and wife out for a stroll.
For that, I'll charge you double.
What's that, dear? You would like to do a little gambling? I think we're in luck. This fine establishment looks inviting.
Okay, dude.
You take the one on the left.
This is strong sake.
A good start. Let's head inside. Time to earn your mom. The rest of them are in here.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, shh. God, I love this combat. Damn. I'm still getting used to it. I'm playing on lethal again, so. Shit.
They won't get away.
Fine kill.
Kind word.
Okay, there we go. Damn. I'm on fire. Oh, it's a big dude.
Looks like I'll have to redecorate.
After you pay me. Where's the money?
Upstairs.
Perfect. Super cool. I'm digging the lethal. Now I gotta update my title. I'm back to lethal. I'm back in it. Keep robbing the hell out of him though. Broke the shit out of that by just stepping on it. It's a full of sake. How do we get upstairs then? Oh, here we go.
They moved the stash. Help me look around.
They cleaned you out.
Sake, more sake.
You sure the money's here? I don't...
Oh, shit.
I think I found our money. A gunman by that campfire.
He's a pretty good
Our
shot.
heads should probably be
It's
below
all yours.
the window.
Such a gentleman.
Someone has to stay back and cover you.
Just watch where you aim.
Ah, damn. That's cool. This is a cool mission. Damn. Alright, I do like this mission though, the design of this. It's very cool.
Your face is on a bounty poster. I am here to collect.
Gotta keep an eye on the gunshot too. Damn it. Gunshot is an automatic death, at least on lethal. It starts you from the beginning of the encounter. Oh, damn. I went out the window too quickly. Okay.
You killed a snake, yes? Let's see what you have. Someone there? Know how to use that sword?
Nice. That was really fun.
It's over. You can put the rifle down.
Oh wait, now he's here? I thought I killed him. Oh, this is boy.
So that's my
My
payment?
friend.
A bullet in the face?
I know how this works. You only helped so you could kill me and take them on.
Come on, dude.
Keep
Now
aiming
I'm
that
tempted.
rifle at me and I might just do it.
It's just... You can't trust anyone these days.
Trust that I'm not in the business of killing innocent people. Until they pull the trigger.
I didn't mean anything by it.
I mean, already you're getting like a sense of a little bit more of Atsu, right? Like even these like missions, the fact that you're able to get that you have dialogue options to sort of interact with the person who you're engaging with is actually really nice. Like you didn't really get much of a sense of Jin's character outside of like the major cutscenes in Tsushima. So this is really nice. Like even this random sort of encounter that brought me to this scenario, the fact that you get like a little bit of sense of how Atsu is dealing with people, granted directed by you a bit by your choices and your selections. Very cool though. I'm really digging that
There's been so much killing.
as like a
and
build.
You get numb to it.
I know the feeling. Now about my pay.
From Tsushima.
Of course. But maybe stop by and try your luck at Zeni Hachiki. Give me a chance to win back some of it.
Oh, so that's the
We'll
minigame
see.
they showed in the
Next time, take care when
Trailer.
you pump that thing.
which I do want to play. I do want to play this minigame. Now I know why it's kind of called sleight of hand. Because he was trying to pull one over on me a little bit.
Stranger, here to take me up on my offer.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
I'm glad to see there's a gambler in all of us.
As long as it doesn't involve a rifle in my face.
Water under the bridge. We're friends now.
Are we?
We faced certain deaths together, and I paid you, didn't I? And now
let's do
I'm
it.
giving you a chance to double that.
I have
Play a game of
750.
Zeni Hachiki with me.
I don't
All right,
know
let's
much about
fancy
the
and
game.
play.
I'll probably just lose.
Never know till you try.
Zeni Hachiki. I think I remember how to play.
Oh, do you? Can you tell me? Oh, okay, flashback time.
It's a
Okay.
game of patience and strategy.
So you'll teach me?
Help me set up the table. Pick
But
a
I like
coin,
this,
and
that
we'll
you
start
even
with the
get
basics.
some time with your mom to teach you certain parts of the game. You're getting a little bit of story just to teach you this minigame, which is a really nice game design in terms of like naturally, I think the word is like diegetically in a way. like building in story scenes and these like, you know, in gameplay moments for something that's like a mini game, which is very cool. So this actually, okay, so you have to choose.
This one feels lucky.
That's what they all say.
At the start of every turn, you can choose a new coin to flick.
Now pick the other coin and aim it back at this one.
I have my eye on it.
Perfect.
Coins will always flick ahead of you. Make sure to aim where you want the coin to go.
Now flick that coin as hard as you can.
As hard as I can.
Well done. If you hit a coin, you get to keep playing.
The harder you
I
pull the
miss,
R2,
my
the stronger your
opponent gets a
flick.
turn.
That's right. You must know what happens when you hit a coin so hard it flies off the table.
Father always does that. So he loses his turn?
And I take his coin. The cost of brute strength. Now, not so forceful.
Okay. Make any coins fall off the table, and you forfeit your turn. All drop coins go to your
You
opponent.
must know what happens when you hit a coin so hard it flies off the table. My daughter has a gentle side. Who knew?
That is how you earn a coin.
I'm full of...
Okay.
In Zeni Hajiki, you can only hit one coin at a time.
Can I make them bounce into each other?
More than one coin, and I lose my turn.
Oh, really?
You're taking to this well.
So hit a single coin to keep it and continue your turn.
I'm ready for a real game.
You will be. After one final lesson. Pick a coin and choose wisely. Consider your first shot and your next. Remember to think ahead. Pick.
Okay, I think I get it. I think I need to like move them. So I need to hit this, make contact with that one, and then make that other one make contact with the last one. Okay.
Good. Now.
And then here, I just need to
I
tap
take my
this
next
one.
shot with the coin I just hit. I did it!
Sometimes it pays to.
Okay, I think all right, that's cool. Oh, wow, okay, now we're playing for real, for real. So I gotta string together multiple coins. Okay. That's one. That's kind of tough. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Got it. Okay. Give this one a little bit of force so I can then get over to that one maybe. Actually, no. Let's go for that one. Ah, damn it. All right, so I got 4 though. First try, I got 4. Pretty good. Oh, opponent missed. So is it first to 6, I guess? Okay. And I just need to like touch it. Ah, too many coins hit shit. Got one, okay. Ooh, he's in a tricky... Okay, he has to hit that one. Hey! That's cool, I like that minigame. That's cool.
Beginner's luck, hmm?
I assume that's kind of a local game to that area.
No,
Or
I'm
maybe
good at
Japan
swinging
in
at
general, I don't know.
Flicking little chips around, not so much.
Years ago, I know a woman. She came in here meek, quiet. Everyone looked past her until she took all our money.
Smart woman.
She said she had 2 little mouths to feed. Needed the coin.
Oh? What was her name?
Hard to remember when I'm losing like this. Play again?
Bro. You're not gonna tempt me like that and then say nothing.
I'm ready if you are.
Let's do it. Shit. I want this information. Now here's the question. Do I need to lose for him to tell me, or is he just bullshitting me? Ah! Okay, so we got one. Ah! Alright, give me that. Alright, this is tricky. Ah! This is a cool game, and I like how you actually have to avoid making contact with multiple coins. Fuck. Yeah, I figured he might miss. But now I'm set up with a real shit hands here. I could choose different ones. Okay. God, I do need to like...
That Ronin was so disrespectful.
Oof. Okay. Okay, then I need to like get this one. Ah, it fell off. Fuck. He's gonna beat me. He's gonna beat me, isn't he? Shit. Damn. Do you have any more info for me? You lost, dude. Oh, come on.
Change your mind?
I'm
one
ready
more.
if you are.
Okay. Okay. Oof, that's kind of tricky. Ah, multiple. Figured. Ooh, that was a nice flick. He's gonna go over the board. Yeah. Okay. Flick that, hit that. I don't want to break this like giant group here. Yeah. Then I could do... That should be safe. Yeah. Then... That should be safe. Okay. Okay. Got him. Plus the promised reward. Okay.
You're no beginner.
But I am richer. Tell me more about this woman you mentioned.
Yes.
She played us for fools, like you're doing now. Made out like a bandit.
Whatever it takes to survive.
It was for her twin children, her little wolves. She talked about them all the time.
So wolves are a little bit of a
I
common
always wondered
thing.
what happened to her. One day she just stopped coming in.
Maybe she
Little
had a run-in
wolves.
with the Yotei 6.
Is this her mom?
Just rumors. I hope her children did well. They were lucky to have a mother.
It must
like
be her
that.
mom that he's talking about. He just doesn't look old enough.
I'm sure they were.
Anyway, you've robbed me
Yeah,
long
it's
enough.
definitely talking about his
Here,
mom or her mom.
Take this charm. A gift for saving my inn. And maybe never come back.
I like this. This is cool. This first interaction was very cool. Man, it feels good to be back in the Ghost world. Oh my god, look at this. Shit. The sunset through the trees.
Hey, boy.
I can go back to camp to restore spirit. I could. But I want to go to this first. Let's go to the inn. I could just fast travel, but I kind of want to go. Or I could stop at this altar real quick. Let's do that first. God, this game's already consuming me. So it's funny, the aspect of Atsu being this sort of like ghost in a real way, that she kind of took on this duty, right, to take out the people who killed her family. There is some kind of relationship to one of the inspirations that they had was the film Lady Snowblood. And in that, you kind of even from childhood, you take on this mission to take on revenge of people who, well, the main character does, to take vengeance on those who killed her family, even though she has no direct knowledge of even what caused it. But there is like right there, they were talking about how I forget, it was earlier in another part that we were playing, but they were talking about, what was it? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what it was they said. My God, look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. They were talking about I'm trying to remember as I'm talking. Hey, Prof Noctis, what's going on? You were just playing, what were you playing? We are here in Ghost of Yotei. Welcome in. I do not have a raid alert. I need to learn how to set up raid alerts. I was trying to like, Google it one day and I couldn't figure out how to do it. But what's going on, Prof? Oh, you're playing Nier Replicant. That's right. You're playing the Nier games. First time playing Nier. I haven't played. Hey, Amy. I have not played. Thank you for following Bama Twin Joe. What's going on? So we're here, Ghost of Yotei, very early moments of this game. But look at this environment. Take a minute to take this game in. I mean, look at this bad boy. It is gorgeous. And we are playing, I'm on the PS5 Pro. So I'm actually, check this out. On the settings, I am running the Ray Tracing Pro mode, which enables higher quality lighting and targets 60 frames per second at intermediate resolution. Cutscenes are still 30 frames per second. But you can see the difference. I am also, because I'm an idiot, I'm on lethal difficulty. So I've been whooped here and there so far early on. I did drop it to hard in the opening sort of like scenario because it throws quite a bit of combat at you right at the very beginning. So that was rough. How is Nier? How are you liking Nier so far? So you're like 2 streams into that, right? I'm gonna try to talk to this dude while you reply.
Please accept this sword.
It's a Ronin.
Lord Saito, I will train day and night to... Oh, I sound
It's
like a
terrific.
child.
Just about 5 hours in.
Oh,
You want to see me fight this dude?
greetings, warrior.
Possibly.
You may call me Manjuro, Bear of Ezo.
Thank you for following, Mr. Mega Boss.
Training loudly.
But very cool that
Manjuro,
you were
Bear of
you be able to like raid in
Yes,
because
I
our
may
stream
look
times
like a
usually
sheeple farmer now,
don't run into each other.
but I will be joining Lord Saito's
But for the sake
grand
of-
army soon. He will
For the sake of this game, I really wanted to stream it because I wanted to play it when it first came out. Thank you, Amy, for subscribing. when I really wanted to play this when it first came out, so
Make sure I become a samurai.
I'm in it.
A proper
I'm in it.
one.
Decided to
Saito
stream
will
on a
just
Thursday.
use you as fodder
Might
against the
stream tomorrow night
Matsumae.
too. Matsumune. Oh no, Matsume. Never mind. I thought it was Matsumune for a second.
I challenge you. I fight to the death.
Let's see what you
If
got.
you insist. Let's see what you got.
I surrender.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the FF16 fight where, remember that the guy who's like, he's like a guard and he's talking big shit and then you just destroy them. That's what that reminded me of. I know I'll take advantage of the rare time we overlapped. Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Just kill me and afford me an honorable death.
Come on, dude.
You're not the first to be beaten down by a stronger opponent. Stand up and act like your name. Manjuro, Bear of Ezo.
Oh, that's cool. Manjuro, Bear of Ezo. So one of the things already that I'm telling, and I heard this in a review, he's just running. I heard in a review that people were talking about this one person was saying, well, it wasn't a review. There was a video by this guy named Joraptor, and he did like your questions about Ghost of Yotei asked, like answered. And so he was just doing like a bit of a Q&A about Ghost of Yotei and his experience. And one of the things that he mentioned, my God, look at this view. Holy God. Chat's kind of covering a little bit, so let me turn it a little bit so you can see. But in the thing that he said that a lot of the game is gorgeous, Chrono Drifter. It's ridiculous. Like the trailers undersold how gorgeous this game is, especially when it's running in front of you off the PS5. Granted, I'm on a PS5 Pro, which is a bit absurd. It's way better. It's so much better. I think, Prof, you have a PS5 Pro too, I think. So you know the difference that it can make. And it looks incredible. But one of the things that the Q&A said was that a lot of like the things in the world in Tsushima, Mr. Mega Boss, it looks very gorgeous. Ghost 1 was as well. They understood the assignment. Speaking of Ghost 1, I did a big story breakdown of Ghost of Tsushima last night with Excalibur from FF7 and it's on my VOD channel right now, so I'm gonna link it right here. It was like 4 hours, but the first hour we spent a lot of time talking about the spoiler free about Ghost of Tsushima, as well as the FF7, some of the FF7 news. But in this video, this VOD, we went step by step through pretty much all the main story, like major story moments in Ghost of Tsushima, and we really unpacked it. And Excalibur is a writer, and if you've seen him on FF7, he really does analyze stories really well. So that was a lot of fun. We found some like layers of depth of like character and plot and themes and story in Tsushima that honestly I didn't even catch my first time through that game. So stepping through it was really great. It was a lot of fun. So you should definitely check that out if you're into Ghost of Tsushima. But what was I saying? Oh, so one of the things in Tsushima is sort of the regular world encounters were really repetitive, right? Like there's someone who the Mongols have like tied up and taken hostage, and you got to like free them. And there's just like, a lot of them. So it's like random patrols of Mongols you run into, you fight them and you kill them. Same thing with like you might free a person like that who's like tied up. And what I heard in the Joraptor video that I'm already experiencing is in this game, they're much more handcrafted. So the first little side thing, this is not major story thing, but the first little side thing, it's so immaculately structured so far. So there was this guy who was like, oh, you look like you know how to handle a sword. And I thought he was challenging me to a fight, and he told me to meet him somewhere. So I went to that place, met up with him. Turns out he had some like stuff that was stolen from him, some money, and he wanted my help getting it back. So I was like, cool, we could do that. And how that whole encounter runs, it's like a proper like little side mission. You have some enemies. There's like stages to it. There's like a big twist in the middle of like the encounter where you start to engage a different type of enemy, and it's really suddenly it was like this really well crafted little thing, and then it led to a mini game, unlocking a mini game, and then when you try to learn the mini game, it does a flashback to your mom teaching you the mini game, so you're getting a little bit of story in terms of the relationship of you and your mom who taught you this game, and there's just like levels as you're going through. It's really cool. They've really done an incredible job, because a lot of the world activities, like I said, were a bit repetitive, a bit simple. What's going on here? I'm curious. Thanks for sharing that. Oh yeah. Well, thanks for coming in and hanging out for a bit. What's happening here?
What of it?
Oh, I see. You actually...
Leave the kid alone.
This is none of your business, lady.
Hey, I think that's her. The one who killed the snake.
She doesn't look like a ghost to me.
Do we have a problem?
He's not worth it. Let's go.
Also, what they define as ghost is a bit different in this game
Are you all right?
from what I picked up on, which is kind of cool because Prof, you'd probably appreciate that what a ghost meant in Tsushima was a bit different than what a ghost means here. This is a different era of Japan, like 300 years later, different area. So seemingly, and that's kind of like how real myths are, right? That they're kind of have like different regional differences sometimes, or their own definitions and like legends and lore. So it's kind of cool.
That handled, but...
Sit. I'll make us a fire.
So now I'm learning. Oh my god. Look at these mini games. What is this? FF7 Part 3?
I've had worse. The cost of running a successful business.
Rifle light both. Oh wow, they're really making you. So I can like drag the flame from one to the other. Gears and Gadgets Part 2.
No, you got it. The customer is always right.
Oh man, if people were mad about the mini games in Rebirth, they'll be really upset with the ones here. You can skip, apparently, but I feel like I'm burning them. I assume it just will end when it ends, like when it's properly roasted. I would have probably eaten this already. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I like most of those mini games, fun to master, but I'm a psycho. I love the ones at FF10 too.
Taro, what's yours?
I mean, I spent an absolutely absurd amount of time trying to get good at Blitzball when I was a kid, and I did get good at it. Against all odds, because it's not a good mini game. It's a terrible sport in some ways, like mechanically, but I got super into it.
Where are your parents?
Around.
So why are you picking corpses?
It's called starting a business. I pick from the dead and sell it to the living. Only the high-quality goods my customers deserve, of course. Don't believe me? See here,
Terrible,
this
but great.
finely crafted armor. Ooh, all yours.
Oh, by the way, since you guys are
Just a
probably
taste of what you can
FF7,
expect from your favorite tradesman.
since you guys are very FF7 coded, I'm just gonna flip. I'm gonna show you guys one thing real quick that we were looking at earlier. You might be excited by this. I just need to flip to the right thing. So this is posted today. So this is Caught by Farthers, who was in chat earlier. I don't know if you're in there now, but caught this really cool. So apparently this is Cloud's mocap actor, which, like he mentioned here, it's like I play the role of Cloud, Rebirth, and then it's confirmed that basically this is Cloud. Oh shoot, this is Cloud, this is Kate Sith, and this is unknown. It's an unknown person, but today's cutscene is a heavy scene. Yesterday, while working on the acting at home, I got so into it that I realized it was 3 a.m. before I knew it. We all poured our out our emotions and ended up with the tear-streaked faces. I think we were able to shoot a wonderful scene. Thank you, thanks for your hard work today as well. And this is posted today, October 2nd. So they were apparently shooting some really big scene for part 3, I assume. Brothers is still here. With the mocap actor for Cloud, which is very cool, a very cool find. That was so we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Someone told me the person in front is a stand-in for Nanaki, but that doesn't make a ton of sense with the human mocap actor. I mean, maybe not. I mean, yeah, I don't know if they would have mocap for Nanaki, or if they would just like animate someone, or they might have a stand-in. I don't know. They could have a stand-in. I mean, like, Lord of the Rings, you know, Gollum was played by a person, so I don't know, maybe. Oh, he's got stuff for me. Can't really tell what it does. It's also a wolf blade. Oh, it's like a sheath thing. Sure, why not? I just want some money gambling. Shamisen dies. Don't have enough dye. Charms. Charm of last chance. Heal technique triggers automatically when suffering lethal damage from combat. That sounds quite nice. If disarmed, your weapon lands closer to you and you earned a sake jar. Okay. Charm of confident strikes. A minor chance to gain 1 spirit when staggering an enemy with a katana. It's pretty good too. While at half health or less, potency of the heal technique increases by a minor amount. These are all really good. Heal technique triggers automatically when suffering lethal. That sounds really good. Especially on lethal difficulty. Still have a little bit of money though. I'll save some of my money. There's been a lot of news coming out recently. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff happening with, obviously, I think you have unlocked a charm. Yeah, I think what's happening right now is obviously Tokyo Game Show. So that is really what is affecting that. You can carry 3 charms. Oh, you can carry a lot of charms at a certain point. I forgot about the sign about that. Oh my god, look at this. The thing is, like, I'm so lame in this game because I want to see the actor's face. Like, I want to see their expressions and their emotions. So I usually kind of keep it normal. That's kind of cool. These are like the deluxe shits, and I haven't done anything with them. Snakeskin is kind of cool. Actually, the snakeskin is kind of cool for a story reason, because I just fought someone named the Snake. So I can kind of take this as like... Oh, yeah, it says it right here. Once worn by the notorious god. I got it. And you die. Ooh. I like that. So yeah, so far this game has been pretty awesome. So I can't cook, but I can play the shamisen. So you guys can see me play this guitar. Or not a guitar, but, you know, a weapon. Or not weapon, but instrument. Oh, so I'm not actually playing it right now. At the beginning of the game, you did control her hand going up and down. was very much the main theme in like the trailers and stuff. Cool.
You don't look like a musician. But that was nice. I could teach you. I am more interested in where you learned to use that sword.
That's not what I offered.
Fine. Keep your secrets.
I thought he was gonna teach me a song. All right, exit camp. So that was a mandatory camp thing, which I haven't done yet.
Run at the first sign of danger.
What was that? Oh, hey, the wolf pack. The only time that subtext can't cook. Thank you. Atsu will meet many allies during her hunt for the Yotei 6. They may offer new missions, weapons, and upgrades. So I got my first Wolfpack member, Taro the Scavenger, a scrawny orphan, like I once was, just trying to make a name for himself, selling recovered valuables from the fallen. Most treat him as less than human for touching the dead, but he carries on. New gear, charm, a fortune's grip. So he has new gear for me, technically.
Step right up and take a look.
Right.
I have fresh items for sale.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Damn, I don't have any dye, though.
I'll see you around. Pick these out myself.
Cool. I don't know if you're still in here, Prof, but this is such a game that's up your alley in terms of the minimalism. Like, I know you turn off all the HUD stuff in Rebirth. In this game, just like by nature. Oh, I know it is. Yeah. You weren't the biggest fan of Tsushima, though, were you? It kind of got old for you at a certain point, maybe? So I gotta go up that mountain. Oh, it is at the first island. You know, someday you'll realize how awesome it is, but or maybe Yotei will give you the variety in the experience that you're looking for, and then you can watch me and Excalibur talk about the story on our podcast to like catch up on that. But God, it's really dark here, and so you can sort of like get caught up with that VOD on what the story is, what happens, a little bit more detail and layers from me and Wiley, and then this game might actually scratch other itches, because I do think there's more variety in the world and experiences to be had. I'm back. I was watching the VOD for the stream right now and caught up on that FF7 news. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. I also on Twitch, you can now like rewind Twitch streams. Have you guys seen that? I think it's only really on the like the browser version, because I didn't see any kind of like scroller like timeline on my phone, but I have done it on like other streams. You're on mobile? Oh, so you could go back, or you did the VOD thing where you like went to my videos and clicked the kind of in progress VOD, but now you can actually just rewind like a stream that's live. Yeah, you did the VOD thing. I gotta say, roll would be nice to have. Well, there is rewind now. Like I said, I think it's on, you can only really do it on the browser version of Twitch, but I've done it on some streams. So they added it recently. Oh, you need to be a sub to do it? Oh, maybe. Oh, it's over here. just a way out. What's going on that bridge?
Find me, boy.
I'm just so nosy when I play open world games. I'm like, hey, what's going on over there? Message from Clan Matsume. We were sworn to protect the northern island of Ezo and the people who call it home. Those who plot against peace and order will be brought to swift justice. Sure. Are you gonna mess with me?
My men could bring more lumber in a few days.
We can't afford more sabotage. A mercenary. Are you for hire?
I didn't think
Sure.
the Matsumai worked with the
I
likes
have
of
not
me.
done like any
Desperate
story.
times. It's for the good of Ezo.
The game keeps telling me like,
You said
yo,
something
you could
about
go and
sabotage?
you could check out the inn
My
and get some
village
leads for the
generously
Yotei
supplied
6, and I'm
lumber
just like
to
fucking
finish
around.
Clan Matsumai's bridge, but someone keeps burning our work.
Saito's outlaws are the most likely culprits. But I can't spare the
Well,
men
Lord
to guard the
Saito
bridge
is
overnight.
important.
That is where you come in.
That was me with RDR2.
I just need a place to
Yeah,
stay.
how do you
safe.
not?
A spyglass. I haven't seen one of these since the Portuguese.
There. I'll have the best vantage point.
Would I?
I'll stay with you.
I can't guarantee your safety.
It is my people's lumber and
Didn't
hard
look like
work
an
that are
amazing
on the
vantage
line
point.
here. Besides, you can't stay up all night.
It's settled then. If possible, I want them alive. For questioning.
I never thought a samurai would waste their time building bridges with the common folk.
Our duty is to bring order to Ezo. People need roads, do they not? Some of us would like to make the North a home. A real one. I will see
There was
you
such
on
a
the-
like class divide, by the way, that we unpacked yesterday in Tsushima. We were talking about how Lord Shimura, Jin's uncle, was very much like, because he was a samurai, he would regard everyone like not nearly as important as him. And that really came to bear at one point in the story where he wanted Jin, even after Jin did all kinds of like terrible things that would be completely dishonorable and that he reprimanded him for, he was like, at a certain point, he was like, look, oh shoot, what's the word? The shogun that's gonna like ask for someone to pay for this. Blame that person because they're just a commoner. And you refuse. But he has that sort of, he's just constantly trying to protect the order. He talks as if he's trying to sort of like maintain code, and he kind of is, but he also has this like layer of being at a level above people and trying to maintain that. Have they talked about the clans and stuff yet, or is this game too far in the future to matter? It's like 300 years in the future, completely different part of Japan. So like there are samurai and there are like clans. There's been a couple mentioned, but it's not related to Tsushima. Building bridges. That'll be thematic to like actually building, not actual bridges. Well, yes, but also building bridges with people. I would imagine. So I have to go follow the merchant. Oh,
Makes you almost want to believe in them, doesn't he? The Matsumai.
You think he's lying about
that's one of the
trying to help?
clans, the Matsumai.
I think he believes he is helping, but he is still a samurai. It never occurred to him to ask the people living here if we even wanted a bridge.
We'll set up camp here.
So yeah, he's not even really taking into account, like you said, what the people actually want. Like as a samurai, he's like, oh, I'm helping you. The thing I'm doing is naturally good. But he's like, what about, is that really true? Or are you doing it for partially selfish purposes, right? Like he says, I would love to build a road north when you just talk to him. So it's more about his own personal goal and ambition versus really what's best for the people.
I can take the first watch.
Atsu.
Sanjuro. I'll wake you up if I see anything.
Sanjuro, interestingly enough, was the name of the main character in Yojimbo.
Sanjuro? Where the hell is he?
Burn the bridge! Keep a lookout for Clan Matsumae!
And Yojimbo is one of the...
Men. He must have hired Ronin to burn the bridge.
This is Prothnoxus's like nightmare right here. Doing actual stealth.
Need a hand?
I know you. Ah, shit.
Saito is a bad enemy to have.
Come on, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Eesh. I got surrounded. Oh! Ah, shit. I just wasted that epic save by the wolf. I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty possible, so.
Must have hired Ronin to burn the bridge.
Played all the MGS games. Yeah, but you said you're not into stealth, right? Or what was I watching? Oh, I was watching you play Last of Us. And you were just avoiding... There was like clear situations where you should be doing stealth. And you just refuse.
Need a hand?
Damn. Oh, that's right, this dude. Archer.
Money, Wanderer. Lord Saito is a bad enemy to have.
Shit. Ah! Where's that weapon? Fuck you.
Still alive? Wait! Spare me!
Got him in the bushes. I think this lady is a lot cooler than she, and her animations are brutal. So far, I really like her writing and her story quite a bit.
No one was supposed to get hurt. I'm sorry.
Oh, Sanjuro sold us out.
To burn the bridge.
The whole village pitched in. This bridge is just another way for the Shogun to civilize Ezo, bringing in southerners who will treat us no better than dirt. Walk away. The Matsumae don't care for your kind anyway.
I don't blame you for protecting your home. But the samurai will find out, and they won't be so forgiving. Leave.
I've had multiple situations here where you have a choice, which I feel like there's a lot more of it than what I remember in Tsushima. So I got us also a
bridge
samurai.
still stands, but there are bodies in the water and no sign of Sanjuro.
I let some of the saboteurs live, as you asked.
But you denied me a chance to speak with them. Make them see reason.
Not everyone here wants to see eye to eye with a samurai.
I am aware. At least
World
now
building,
we can
great
finally
world building.
complete the bridge.
Since you are so keen on helping the people of Ezo, I assume you must have heard of the Yotei 6?
What do you want to
Yeah,
know?
give me lore, give me info.
What do you know about the Kitsune?
He's a phantom with eyes everywhere, if you believe the stories coming out of Tessio Ridge. The samurai stationed there say people have been vanishing without a trace.
I'll go see for myself.
That was cool. Another good mission. That's not my horse. Apparently not my horse. Kind of look it. But now.
Saito is greetings.
Tell me what you know
Who are
about
you?
the Yotei 6.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the Oni?
Oh,
He's a
getting
madman
lore just from this
who
random
holds
dude.
the castle at Ishikari Plain. We don't have the numbers to defeat him yet. He's obsessed with fire and put many brave samurai to the torch.
Sounds like nothing's changed. To me!
All right, what's next up? All right, let me actually go to the first. This is the first actual story marker that I'm gonna be going to. It's the opposite direction. I'm going to cross the bridge that you're all building for me. Thank you so much. Even though I'm a little morally torn over the existence of this bridge, since you're just trying to like take over this, not take over, but sort of like darn, what's the word? Why am I like blanking? Anytime on stream, I blank on words. Settle an area that's not really yours. I'm trying to gentrify this area. Here comes the end. God, look at this game. Look at the rain. Look at the raindrops in the... How do I pull it up? Oh, yeah, that's right. Look at the raindrops. God. How do I make the options go away? Oh, look at the Aurora Borealis sort of effect behind. God. And then I can make her do this. I can also make her do this. Error.
Walk away. There is trouble inside.
I won't be long.
Badass. I'm RP walking. You know I am. I think this might be the other scene that was in the trailer. Pretty much everything we've seen from the trailers have been the very beginning of the game. Very beginning of the game. This is like 80% of the scenes have been covered so far in like the first parts of this game. It looks so much better than the trailers felt like.
lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
Oh, damn. It's a big dude. That was the guy who was like warning me there's trouble inside. She's cool. I like her. Just heard the way she stood up and like kind of like shook that. All the music.
Lord Saito's put a price on your head.
Tell me, how much am I worth to the Yotei 6?
I'll make sure that big guy was gone. Oh, he had unorthodox. He has unorthodox swings. Oh shit. Archers. Yeah.
She's a demon.
Ah, damn it. What the heck? My Switch glitched out and made the ad your stream, but froze, and then it made the ad the stream. Then the ad finished. Everything went, oh my god. I gotta guess this. Damn it. That lethal difficulty. I just really hate archers, but going after the archers kind of screwing me. Got it. Is there even more? More backup?
They're all dead. Akuma did this? And Onryo. Quiet! Don't let that
The Onryo. Oh, she... Look at this! Look at her. She just like walks up to them. Points the sword out at them. Fuck. Hold on. Cinema. Oh shit.
Don't hurt me! Spare me, spirit!
Killing enemies without taking damage to earn. Kill enemies without taking damage to earn Hanru's Howl. Am I missing someone? Oh, here we go. Damn. Shit. That was like such an anticlimactic. I had this big like howl moment and it was cutting through everybody. She's like pointing at people like she's like pointing out home runs in baseball. And then whack, whack, whack. Done.
And burn this place to the ground. No, please. Don't hurt me. No, please. Give up.
Okay. Oh, I'm on fire. Shit. Alright, that's that group. Saito Outlaw.
You never answered my question. How much am I worth to the Yotei 6? Lord Saito is cheap.
He owns this island.
Just,
For now.
or is she gonna have him send a message? There we go. I think it's another trailer moment. Full, the first like hour, 2 hours, even though I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours, but I did a lot of side stuff.
Just repaired that sign.
What do
But
I
most
owe
of the
you?
trailer moments are like super early,
If anything, I owe you for getting rid of those men.
and I appreciate that. Unlike
don't you patch up
a
in one
certain
of the
publisher
rooms,
that we
free
all
of charge?
are fans of. The Old Inn. Oh, there's a good video game. I really like Atsu as a character. You get more characterization of her, from her early on in the game, at least, compared to like Jin. Honestly, I like Jin as a character. He's a very, like, he's a fine character. You know, I like the thematic questions in his story and how he represents really pushing back against a lot of like traditional beliefs and thoughts. And I think it's done really well. But, you know, people talk about like, oh, I can't believe they're moving on from Jin as if, you know, he's this incredible protagonist that you cannot move past. But I'm like, ooh, I can get a bow here.
Birds flying by always brightens my day.
You are the one who kicked Saito's thugs out of
I don't
the
see him as like
inn.
an irreplaceable
Onryo.
protagonist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Too bad, though. I made a bow just for the Onryo.
I'm the Onryo. I'm the Onryo then.
Maybe I could
Totally
give
the
you one.
Onryo.
That's the spirit. And you can call me Lan.
She's gonna be in my wolf pack too, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I've been wanting a bow.
That should do it.
Hankyu. New ranged weapon. Long bow. That'll be sick when I get that. She looks cool too.
You know, I considered joining Saito. Thought it might be good business.
Why didn't you?
He started forcing artisans and weaponsmiths to work for him. No coin, no pay. So make sure to hit him where it hurts.
All right, I will. I want to see my bow again. How do I do that? Here we go, ranged. I can upgrade. Visit around the bow where it's upgrade. Perfect. I could just ask her about upgrades.
New items if you care to
Here we go.
look.
450 coin. Shit. But it is nice to have. What about the ammo upgrade? 300. I'm not excited about spending 450.
That
I'm gonna do
will
it.
do. Stay alive, yes? Can't afford losing customers.
God, the lighting
Long as they leave me.
in this,
Need
like,
any more
inn
swords around here?
is incredible. I wonder if this is part of the ray tracing. Like, I wonder if I switch the setting back. But the lighting still looks pretty good. That looks better. A little bit. Just something about the shadows look a little more natural. Which you would hope with ray tracing. Even how it like casts on her. I'm wondering. Sorry, I'm also like a nerd.
Carry a
I'm
sword
just curious
out
about
here.
this stuff. I don't know, even the lighting still looks good. You can tell like minor differences. But since I have a pro, there's no reason to not be running this.
What's this? More competition?
Oh, is there a gambling? Oh, can I do the minigame? Who's talking about competition? I want to play that minigame. Damn.
A moment, stranger.
Maybe it was him.
Ban Matsumai has received reports of a disturbance at this inn.
I took care of it.
Is that dangerous to
have
close
been
their gambling
entrusted
edition?
with stopping Lord Saito and his outlaws.
Then why weren't you here?
You should watch your tone, Wanderer.
My lords! And, lady, perhaps we can all agree it is a fine thing this establishment is free of Lord Saito's dogs.
Perhaps we can. Ugh, I need a drink.
Alright, lady with the fancy sword. Let's talk. I've got a
Bounty broker.
business proposal for you.
Do you?
Name's Kojiro. I'm in the business of bringing people together at the edge of a raid. Whether it be Clan Matsumai or Yotei 6, I make sure their bounties reach the right hunters.
A bounty broker working all sides. That's a dangerous game.
Not as dangerous as that vengeful Onryo everyone's talking about.
If you believe that sort of thing.
The Yotei 6 certainly seem to. So how about it?
Good. Good, they
You get
believe
the
in me.
bounties, we both get the coin.
A generous offer.
I knew you'd see it that way.
It sounded like the seagulls saying mine, mine, mine over and over, but change mine with gambling. Well, the what movie was that? Was it Finding Nemo? Where the seagulls were like mine, mine.
Is that supposed to
I
be
will take
me?
all of these. These seem badass. Do all these shits. Can I just accept all of them and then like they'll all show up on my map? Yeah, perfect. Bounty posters contain useful info to hunt down and eliminate targets. Switch between the leads, press up and down to switch categories. Oh, okay. God, I'm so screwed. Circular hats. Yeah. There are circular hats. And they're definitely circular. I can't call them spiral.
Done. I'll finish up here first. Hello there. I was just about to take a break over tea.
I'm so cooked in this game. I'm so deep in.
To be drinking tea.
Man, a strange place to be a woman with a sword. That armor of yours has seen better days.
You work with armor?
You to upgrade it?
Work with. I am a master of my craft, I will have you know. Every clan on the mainland wanted Ginji at their forge. At least before the war.
Genji, almost Genji.
So,
Almost Genji
since
armor.
we are both strange people in a
FF
strange
Tactics,
place,
yeah.
why not let me take a look at that armor of yours?
I still have to technically finish it. The quality of life is fantastic. I made a video about it, and I hadn't finished it yet when I made the video, and I'm still not done, so I have to go back to it. I'm just so angry that they dropped it right at the same time as Yotei, but I will get in some time. I'll have to manage both somehow. I will somehow try to manage both, as well as a finale stream of FF7 Rebirth, and God, there's so much to do. I don't have enough money for this guy to hook me up. I just had this thought. I wonder if the third mocap actor in the picture could be Reeve. Oh, I wonder.
Like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that would make sense with Kate sit there.
Pale stranger seems so impersonal.
Atsu.
Keep a lookout on your travels, Atsu. I tend to move around. Helps me avoid Saito's thugs. They're coming after anyone with a hammer to join their army.
Why stay in Ezo then?
The wars of the mainland took many friends. On all sides. I decided to walk away from death. Now I drink tea.
Pretty good choice. Is there anybody else I can gamble with? I want to play the gambling game. So you'll be playing Rebirth this Sunday? Yes, Rebirth on Sunday is the... Rebirth on Sunday is the finale stream. So I'm already planning. All right, so heads up on what I'm planning for Sunday. So Sunday, finale stream, definitely planning on... The goal is to beat it. Obviously, the final chapter is going to be very hard from what I've heard about those boss battles. I am planning to slightly cheese this, or at least the stream part of this, because, and forgive me for this, but I'm planning to play Demon Wall off stream, beat it. I'll record it. So I'll record the fight with the Demon Wall so we can watch it at the very least. You can watch the successful run. Maybe I'll include some bloopers of me dying, so that we can just like have that finished, so that I'll be on a straight shot to chapter 14. So I'll have that on stream. We'll watch the fight, the successful attempt, and then we will continue on. I know that skips some story. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like find a way for us to go from the current save point, go up to that scene, watch it, talk about it, then skip to the save that's right after it. Like once everything's like once that fight is done, and then we'll pick up from there and we'll play from there through to the end of the game. So just saving a little bit of time, because who knows, Demon Wall can end up being like 3 hours, and I really want to cover the end. Here's the other thing I'm going to do. Since I want it to be the big finale stream, and as currently I'm locked in to have Sleep Easy on the stream, he's going to come in like later in the stream, So my plan is to like finish playing it all the way through myself, talking with all of you, and then have Sleep Easy join, and then we'll like talk some stuff. We don't even really have like a plan right now, but we'll talk about the ending. We'll talk about maybe my video. We'll talk maybe about some of the things he's been thinking about. So we'll probably review some scenes from the ending, or just other scenes that might be interesting. Q&A, we could chat with the community, obviously. Or we can, that's actually a good idea too, man. I could put out a call for questions for me and Sleep Easy on the finale stream. That would be really good, actually. Then we could both tackle some questions that people have. And then, so what I'm going to do, I have a backup plan in the event I can't get through the fights. Because I want the finale stream to all happen there. At least like the main story, conversation, lore shit. If it gets to a point where I'm not beating the boss rush in chapter 14, we will just watch the final set of cutscenes at a certain point in time. There'll be like a certain cutoff for me to finish playing the game. And then we'll watch the cutscenes, talk about them, and then have the chat with Sleep Easy, all of that. And then if I hadn't beaten it completely, we'll just do that another stream where I'll try to do the boss rush on a hard with everyone watching. But a way to make sure that we cover everything in one stream, because it's been fun the way we've been doing, like, but Temple took like 3 streams to get through, and I want to make sure if I'm promoting a finale stream, I want people to get the full finale stream, even if it means I don't get through everything, like gameplay wise. So the plan is to get through everything gameplay wise. And I'm open to tips on how to fight through that boss rush. I might look some up before, but that's the plan. He's already giving you the chapter 14 mood. Yeah.
Who wants them? The merchants? Oh.
Those tools. Are you an artist?
Oh, no. These are map-making tools.
He's a map maker.
Ezo is a mystery to the mainland. The Shogun would like to see that change.
Mapping out Ezo for war, is he?
I am just the cartographer who spilled tea on the wrong lord.
So there's like really good lore happening here, by the way. Like you're getting senses of, so they haven't gone into it in an explicit way, but when I was doing research on Ezo and Hokkaido and this whole area, the fact that it was happening in 1603 was apparently right before they were on the edge of Japan, very literally, or at least in the edge of like Japanese control. So there's a lot of, native people here, indigenous people in this area. And as far as I understand, starting around 1604, a lot of proper, like Japan proper, the shogunate and everything, were starting to come into this land, and slowly over a period of like a couple centuries settled the area. And so this is just the very beginning of this sort of like land conflict between the people of this area, the indigenous people of this area, and the sort of like Japanese proper government, basically. And we're getting parts of that happening here already. So that bridge that was being built was not necessarily being approved by the people of the area. Here he's saying that like the shogunate, or the shogun, I always get those terms mixed up, I don't know the exact definitions, but the shogun wants to map this area and let it not be a mystery in order to help, presumably, in the encroachment of this area and the settling of this area. And so she's asking the question, right? Like so you're doing this, and he's like, I'm just being paid. But there's like layers of subtext going on here in terms of like what's happening in the area, in this area of Japan.
And ended up being sent here, to the middle of nowhere.
The middle of nowhere has changed since I was here last. Maps would help.
These are for the...
I plan on getting a disgusting fat juicy burger Sunday before stream. I've been recommended a place. They put smoked meat in it. Ooh.
Shogun, but You and your sword look like you obviously have more use for them. Please, please, pick any map. I will make you copies for a very small fee. And we can be friends who don't kill each other. Yes?
You have yourself a deal.
Okay. Oh, so give me a deal on this first one.
You can have
Sure. Need to stop thinking about it before bed. Yeah.
Before you go,
I do need to probably
you look
wrap.
like a very capable...
Yeah, food.
What's the job?
There is this monk, Geisho. He has been helping me mark spiritual sites on my maps. A villager told him of one nearby. He went to confirm its location.
Let's do
He
that.
has not returned.
Point me in
shit.
the right direction.
Put it on my map, bro.
See this
You're a
smoke?
cartographer. Put it on my map. Or I can just do this.
I see it.
That is his camp. But it's been hours. He is
Okay.
the only friend I have in these parts.
We'll check it
I'm
out.
sure it's fine. I'll go check on him when I can.
Thank you.
I'll lurk. I'll head out if I want. Not be a zombie on Monday. Yeah.
Come.
At certain points tonight, I'm gonna stop playing this game, but not quite yet. Oh, he's right here.
He's
See him.
east. Maybe over that way. That can't be right.
Monk Gesho? The cartographer Isaburo sent me to check on you.
He worries too much.
Okay.
Though I am
It's not a
grievously
crazy scenario.
lost. What I search for is worth it.
Is
Places
it a hot
of
spring?
reflection, altars set
Oh.
by those who seek to find their path.
Maybe not.
I've seen the statues. My father helped some farmers place one when I was young.
Ah, you are a local. May I convince you to keep me company as I search? Your
Sure.
eyes might see something I can't.
It's gonna stand.
It is bad luck to leave a spiritual man alone in the woods.
I will take that as a yes. Let us proceed.
Why is it so important that you find these altars?
With the amount of Ronin making their way to Ezo, I fear the peaceful lives many enjoy here will go extinct. But if I can show them how to take a moment, to think, to breathe, they could find a new way of doing things.
Kind of getting into some of the things we're talking about, of the people coming into this area. You said you were lost,
The
but
trees here look young.
I'll cut through, see if they're hiding something. The altar. It looks like the one Father placed.
Let us take a moment to reflect on who we are, who we were, and who we want to be.
Can I learn any of these? I can. Heavenly Slash. Unleash 2 lightning fast attacks. Let's do Heavenly Slash. I think Heavenly Slash was like a special ability that you learned over time in Tsushima. You had to unlock it. It was like one of the mythic moves, I think. Nice. Now I got one of those techniques. So each of these shrines, you have to like choose between like base attacks, like special stuff. That's pretty cool.
We learn something from every person we meet. I am glad my path now includes you, traveler.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, here we go.
An old man and a woman. Don't you know these woods belong to Lord Saito?
Get behind me.
are just the sort of men who could use a moment of reflection. But at least I was right to trust you. Here, take
Like, it
this
definitely
with
is
my
reflection now that
gratitude.
they're dead.
You were also right about the altars. They're worth looking for.
Safe travels,
Of course
my
they are.
friend.
It's an open world game. That's what it's all about.
Tried to stay
Gotta
out of
find
trouble
the shit in
this
the
time.
open world. Silly Atsu. Don't you understand video games? So it seems like the horse is like persistently in the world. So this is like, it doesn't just show up next to you every time you whistle for it. Like, it has to come from where it was.
Mount Yotei.
If it's like close by. Oh, is that just got unlocked? I'm not sure. At least take me to the stable south. Ooh, I can go there next. That's the main path. Bounties. Alright, let's go there first. And then maybe after that, I'll end stream. Damn, I'm into it. Ah. Need these dies. Bamboo. Really, the foliage, the grass looks so much better than, like, it looks, it's probably the most realistic looking thing in this game is the foliage. It really looks incredible. More dye coming up. Look at these deer. God, the mountain's right there. It looks unbelievable. I was really discounting the visual upgrade that's in this game. Coming into it, I expected it to look good, but to look very similar to Tsushima.
Father used to bring me here.
But this looks very different. Like, it's a shockingly significant upgrade. Oh. Whoops. Didn't need to do that. Oh, I didn't even know I had that grapple. Surprised the memory hasn't popped up yet. Like a command to go back into the past and to say location from her past. I assume it will at some point. I feel like this is going to be the site of a pretty big fight at some point. It has all the markings of it. Even down to this, like these empty sake bars, empty sake jars. And like this rope, which you could use to like run on.
There's nothing here for you, stranger.
Unusual for a stable master to send his horses into the wild.
I'd rather them out there than in the hands of Lord Saito.
Saito?
He needs horses for his war against Clan Matsumai. I held out as long as I could, but...
Search the stables. Our scouts...
So Saito is the guy who pinned you against a tree in the very beginning of the game And they're definitely like at every corner of this game so far, this story, initially, everything's really orienting around Lord Saito's influence on this area and how people are trying to avoid him or just dealing with him.
No, they're already here.
Hide.
See if any horses remain. A stable master must answer for his impudence. Keep looking. Burn this place down if we have to.
Need to clean my weapon.
My shoulder hurts.
Who else is there?
I see you'll cut the head off the snake.
Yeah, you know who I am.
He must have been too drunk to stand.
Oh, damn, I went around him somehow. Oh!
You can come out. It's over. They won't bother you again.
Thank you. Saito has everyone scared.
So far, this wolf has saved my ass
Need a hand
twice.
finding your horses?
You've already done so much.
So what's one more thing?
Settlers used to take care of each other. My stables were funded by a great Sotsu.
Master Kengo.
What happened to him still haunts me.
Is that why you defied Lord Saito?
Out of loyalty to Kengo and my horses.
God, I'm just loving being in this world, meeting all these characters.
I know this place.
These foes will be the death of me.
Ah, now we're getting a
I provide them
part
with
of the pass.
everything they need, and they still run off.
Don't worry. We'll find them. I have plenty of experience tracking down unruly children.
He enjoys it.
I'm sure he does.
We'll have your foals home soon. Come, Natsu.
I love this integration of like these flashbacks.
See this?
Looks like dung.
Is that horse manure?
Fresh horse manure. A quarry was here. Likely easing their thirst. You should follow the horse tracks in the mud.
Okay. Are these the horse tracks? I assume so.
The hoofprints end here.
We might have more luck the other way.
All right, y'all have a good one. See you Sunday. Yeah. See you too, man. I'm also streaming tomorrow night, I think, with more of this game. But yeah, Sunday for sure.
Something's been grazing on these flowers.
Good eye. Our foals were hungry. Left unchecked, the horses might pick this area clean of wildflowers. I'll leave a charm to help them grow. Soon, there will be more than we can count. What do you think? Is this a good spot?
Yes, but we're no closer to finding the foals.
We know they are around here. Maybe if you try
The
whistling.
kid version of Atsu's voice throws me a little bit.
I don't
It's a
think they can
pathetic
hear
whistle.
us. Let's get to higher ground.
It's because I can't whistle.
You just
Exactly.
need practice. Up this
It
hill.
wasn't higher
Come
ground.
on.
It was terrible whistle. What are we doing? Oh, am I gonna whistle over here? Maybe not. What do you want me to do exactly, dude? What does he want me to do? Did he bug out? Is he supposed to say something?
This should be high enough.
Oh, I had to come from the right angle.
Do it. It's too hard.
Just because something is hard doesn't mean it's not worth doing. Believe in yourself, Atsu.
All right.
Look, there's movement at the tree line.
Horses! We did it!
Oh,
Because
wow.
you believed. Come, let us meet these wayward foals.
It felt a bit like luck.
Jubei's
the
going
horses,
to be
right?
jealous he missed this.
Don't rub it in too much. He's helping your mother.
That's her brother's name is Jubei.
You have
I didn't know her
young lady.
brother's name yet.
I can't thank you two enough.
You could always give us a horse.
Atsu, don't be rude.
What? We found them. It's a fair trade.
These foals are too young. But when you're older, and if your father agrees, we'll talk.
16 years later, and you're still losing horses to this pond.
They're drawn to the wildflowers. How did you... You're Kengo's girl.
You owe me a horse.
I said we'd
So
talk.
he didn't put it together yet.
Still got that good whistle. Kengo taught you well. He was saving to buy one
Nice.
of my horses. He said it was for the family business, but we both knew it was for you. Take one.
I have a horse.
Who's been through
Have a
lot.
horse.
My horses are the best in Ezo. Give
But
them
I'm
a look.
already...
Should you find one you like, I'll watch over your current horse.
But I have a relationship with my horse already.
Restless, are we? Black,
Damn, this is pretty.
like the charcoal in Father's forge. Strong build and kind eyes.
One of these is probably like a deluxe edition horse. Yeah, this is
You
the
and I've
deluxe
gotten this
horse.
far. Want to stick with me? Or do you need a rest?
Kind of like the black horse, though. Even though this is technically the deluxe horse. But the brown is actually quite nice. Like the level of detail on this horse is really impressive. God, I'm torn. Contrast wise, it might be more interesting to have the deluxe horse. Sure.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm not
It
ready
might
to
just
say
like stand
goodbye
out in the
just yet.
environment a little bit more.
He is lucky to have someone so loyal. What's his name?
I never asked. What should I call you, boy?
A tornado, Shimaki, or a Mochizuki, full moon, or Homura, with flame. Which one just sounds nicer? Thinking maybe Homura.
Homura.
Yeah.
Fire is essential for life, but difficult to tame. Keep looking out for each other, and good luck.
Old trails. Look at him. Hold on. Ooh. The violent sneeze. So I'm gonna check out the hot spring real quick, and then. Oh, where was your father's charm at? Was it the spring? It's a little rest. Oh, we are getting a little of that view. Reflect on. I want to reflect on Ezo, leaving Ezo, because like that's more to her character.
It's strange.
And then we'll wrap up stream here. Or I think there's only a few left, but
I left Ezo with
it is getting late.
Katana and mother's shamisen. I didn't have anything from Jubei. Only memories. But that was enough to keep me going.
Yes, that's what I really wanted more than anything. A little more extra health. All right. I mean, a very like picturesque. You've unlocked an upgradable charm. Complete a charms challenge to increase its power. So 8 hot springs to get more of this. Gain a minor increase to maximum health. Interesting. Okay. Look at this view. What a view to end on. So thank you for everyone who still happens to be here. We're going to wrap stream here. This has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying Yotei so far. I think the storytelling is really good. I think they've really added a lot to the sort of like world and the kind of random strangers and NPCs that you run into. All of those experiences feel really, like I said, I was listening to a video that mentioned that it felt more handcrafted, and I do think it does feel more handcrafted. It's really quite nice. So all that's to say, thank you for hanging out. We're going to do another stream, I believe, tomorrow night. Nice catch you fun Sunday. So tomorrow night I'll also be on to stream more of this, because honestly I just want to play more. Saturday I'm going to be prepping for the Sunday stream, so no stream on Saturday. And yeah, so this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid. And in the meantime, I'm going to take us to our ending screen as I look to see if there's anybody on to raid into. If not, we might just wrap it. Technically could, but I might just wrap stream for right now. So anyway, yes, so tomorrow we are going to jump into this game for a little bit more. Then Sunday, big finale stream. I need to update that. I need to update what's on the screen right now, because this is obviously outdated. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight in Ghost of Yotei. My first stream that is non-FF7. And it's been a lot of fun, and thank you for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you tomorrow.